Someone was detected at your Laura's bedroom. Someone was detected at your Laura's bedroom.
Yo, yo. I'll be there in 1 second, guys. There we go. Test, test. What is good, everyone? Just waiting for a couple people to get in here. We're literally just starting the stream for the night. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm still setting up a few things, but we're about to start off the stream. Anything for sale? I mean, tons. I have tons of things for sale, but they are just all on my website, thesimpsonsman.com. Hey, what's going on? Yep, we literally just started. Hey, Friday already coming through with the hearts. Thank you so much, man. Friday. We just started the stream, so bear with me 1 second here. We're going to try a multicast tonight on YouTube to see how it works. Yep, I can see them. We do have a YouTube stream right here, and then we do have a TikTok stream going on tonight. But we already have 153 people in the chat. Really, I didn't see anything other than a book. What did you ask? Hey, I didn't see a question. What's good, YouTube? This is my first time. I'm doing a cross stream tonight, so you can see I got the YouTubers in the chat as well. Just kind of testing it out to kind of see how tonight goes. The main stream is on TikTok. We already have over 500 people in the chat. So let's go. Let's do this, guys. Got 600 people in the chat already. We've just started our live stream. Tracy Ullman Show Simpsons toys. Yeah, I actually do have a few right out here. It's kind of hard to show them off. They're on the outside of my room. So just kind of bear with me. If there's any of them that are on the outside of the room, it's going to be a little bit harder to do. But yeah, we do have a couple people right now in the YouTube stream. But like I said, this is just kind of a test tonight to see how things go on both sides. Hey, what's going on, Derek? Do I have Bart's elephant? So Stampy, I do not. Have I grabbed anything from the attic since your first stream? Nope, my plan is to do it first thing tomorrow morning. Everyone go ahead and start tapping the stream, or the screen, sorry. We already have 500 people on the live chat here on TikTok. If you guys just want to tap the screen real quick, let's go ahead and see if we can get a quick 5K. And we already got Bryson going crazy already with the live gifts. I will kind of time to time look back on YouTube just to see if there is anybody on YouTube wanting to talk. Do I have the Bort license plate? Yes, I do. Right there. Holy collection. Yep, this is just part of my collection. If you guys have, what era? I'm gonna say early 90s. I don't know. Let me grab this piece of paper real quick and see if it says anything on here. It always has that 90s copyright on there, but that's definitely would have to be a Google there. Definitely gonna say early 90s just because look at it. It doesn't have anything. Like, it doesn't have anything newer vibe to it, especially with the blue pajama Bart instead of blue shirt Bart. Blinky Bart. We do not have the Save Blinky Bart. That's literally one of the most sought off after toys. And yeah, we're just not doing that. Do we have the octopus that caught Bart's face? No, we don't. Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're doing a cross stream right now, as you can see. We have over 600 people in the TikTok chat right now, so ask away, or if you just want to join. No, I do not have the new Mr. Sparkle Funko yet. I am currently waiting on that, and let me actually turn that up. And funny enough, I just pre-ordered another one today from a different website because I was sick and tired of waiting on my pre-orders. Where did you get the Homer Blast Toys blanket? Oh, Blastoise. Okay, I was like, what? Blastoise? Yeah, so this is the rug right here, the Homer Blastoise rug. And there is a company called Low Carpet Craft, and the artist is Thumbs. So look them both up on Instagram. They do amazing work, and you should definitely check them out because they're awesome. Do I have any of Peter Griffin? Nope, sorry, the wrong stream. We have, we got Simpsons in here. Hey, what's going on, guys? Greg, Af, Tyler, what's going on? What's going on? We're doing a cross stream tonight, so we have TikTok going on, and we do have YouTube going on tonight. Just doing a little test to see. Thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate that. Paige, thank you so much for the follow. Grandpa Simpson, yes. We definitely have Grandpa Simpson right there, and we have another one over here. Homer's brother right beside him up there. We got Herb Powell right there. Hey, what's going on from San Antonio, Texas? What's good? I was just in the Texas area not too long ago. But not San Antonio. Do I have Bumblebee Homer? I don't think they made a Bumblebee Homer. They have Bumblebee Man, but not as in for the figure. I don't think there's a Homer. Do you have the fish with 3 eyes? Because I do. Yes, I have a ton of them. But we're just going to show off these 3 right here from Kid Robot. How much was my whole collection? There's no telling. Thousands. I literally couldn't tell you. It's it's 10 years in the making here. Rarest Simpsons item from Tyler. At the moment right now, it's going to be this Bart chair right here. So I'll go ahead and show you on the TikTok stream as well. So we have the rare Bart chair. It's a Bart rocking chair that's kind of creepy if you ask me. Like, you're a kid, and you're playing video games, but you have to sit on Bart Simpson's lap to play the video games. So that's, yeah, I don't know. That might not be for me. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Already rocking 20 roses to start off the stream. I also have a subscription goal of just 15. Once I hit 15 subscribers, we are going to be doing a Funko giveaway. 2 brand new Funkos, still sealed, never opened, brand new. We're going to be giving those away. Yep, we do have Blinky. Do you have any of Mr. Burns? So I'm going to show you on this stream if you guys want to hop over on both or just kind of watch both. But yeah, let me show you Mr. Burns. So we have 2 of Mr. Burns right there. And I'm trying to think if I have any other Mr. Burns. Yeah, we actually have another one right there. Simpsons Graggle. Hey, what's up, Dazzling? I knew you'd be here. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We're actually doing a double stream tonight. We got some YouTube on at the same time, and we do have our TikTok group, which is our main group. Right now, we only have a few people on YouTube. Looks like we only have 6 people watching on YouTube, but we have almost 600 people live in the TikTok chat, because it seems like TikTok is where it's at. Do you have that toxic waste? I mean, I got a little barrel, and that's pretty much all I have. Do you have the mayor's secretary or mistress? No, I do not. I'm not even sure if they made any of her, to be honest. Do you have Bart as Fallout Boy? Well, Fallout Boy was Millhouse. Bart was actually the Cupcake Kid. But let me show you the Cupcake Kid, and then I will show you Fallout Boy. What's your favorite item in this room? Audrey wants to know. My favorite item in the room, and I'll go ahead and pull it out right now so I can show everyone, is this ironic punishment. I'll go ahead, because I want to show both cameras real quick. And this is from McFarlane, one of my favorite toys that I have in my entire collection. And you know that I'm going to be opening this up probably live on stream next week. So stay tuned for that. If I am missing any questions, I apologize. We got chat going like crazy right now. 400 people in the chat. If all 400 of you, if you're new here, first of all, I wouldn't mind a follow. Follows are great. It helps just kind of spread the word about Simpsons. And obviously, double tap the screen if you are watching from TikTok live, because we want to get that ranking up. We're going to be streaming tonight for a few hours. So let's get our name out there so we can get some more people in here. And we're just going to talk Simpsons all night long. Did they make a Graggle toy? Yeah, I actually had Graggle in the live 2 days ago. Do you have a Bart Simpson? Yes, I do have pretty much a ton of different Bart Simpsons. Let me just show you some of my favorites. So I have a few right over here. Sarah, thank you so much with the roses. That is awesome of you. One of my favorite Bart Simpsons is this simple one right here. I'll show you. It's just a very, very simple Bart Simpson. And oddly enough, this Bart Simpson has a green shirt. So we have a blue shirt Bart. We have a red shirt Bart. We have a green shirt Bart. We have a no shirt Bart. We have a lot of different variations. I've seen purple shirt Bart. I've seen white shirt Bart. I've seen a bunch of different colors of shirts on Bart Simpson. How do I join the giveaway? So once we get up to 15 subscribers, and I'll go ahead and, I can't pin that, but it's on the top, like right up here. Sarah, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. #1 gifter badge. Thank you so much. Once we hit 15 subscribers on TikTok, not on YouTube, but once we hit 15 subscribers on TikTok, we're actually going to do a huge giveaway, and we're going to be giving away some brand new sealed Funko Pops, never been opened, and there's going to be some exclusive ones. Like I was thinking about Kearney, because Kearney was actually one of the fall convention exclusives. So I kind of want to like make it worth, you know, like your while for entering the giveaway. So you just have to subscribe, and that's it. And Sarah is killing you right now. Over almost 200 gifts right now, which is absolutely insane. And of course we have Dazzling. She's been in this live now. She's a subscriber, and she looks like she's going to be starting to gift as well. Do you have any of the snakes like the character? Yes, not actual snakes, but the snake character. So we have one snake right here, and we have another snake right there. And I'm going to go ahead and show the YouTube chat as well, the Snake character. So we do have Snake, and of course, Pew Pew, we have the double guns right now. And then look, we got that double gun Snake right here. She needs premium, dude. Wow, 139 roses from our best friend, Dazzling Diamond 14. Thank you so much. We just started our rose goal for the evening. I almost said morning. I was actually live this morning. Here's a question. Is anybody in the chat right now that was here earlier this morning? Just a simple yes or no. I actually did a morning stream today. So if you were in the chat, if you were watching me on the live stream this morning, I would love to see how many of you were actually watching. Do you have Graggle? I did. I showed him 2 days ago. Unfortunately, it's against some kind of weird guidelines, so I am not allowed to actually show him on stream. I have no clue why, but of course I know Dazzling was there. Oh man, we had a lot of people, it looks like. A lot of people that were actually here this morning. So I might start doing like a dual stream, one at night and one in the morning, just because the time zone difference. We have a lot of people from the UK and we have a lot of people from the US. So I want to make sure I have a good time for everybody. So I might just have to do that double stream. Lionel Hutz, I currently do not have him in this room, but that is on my list to grab from the attic this weekend. Am I obsessed? No, I just like collecting. And I just like The Simpsons. Definitely not obsessed. Or am I? Yeah, no Graggle. I'm sorry about that. I do have a lot of Bart Simpsons in a bowl of soup. No, I don't even know about that one at all. So I definitely do not have a bowl of soup Bart. Any Itchy and Scratchy? Yeah, I got a ton of different Itchy and Scratchies right here. And for the YouTubers, I just want to go ahead and show one of my favorite Itchy and Scratchies. And it is this one right here. Fight, 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 bite, bite, bite. Yeah, so definitely Itchy and Scratchy, one of my favorites. And if they ever did a spin-off series of The Simpsons, I think it would be really cool if they did an Itchy and Scratchy show spin-off series. Donuts, yes. Donuts, definitely my favorite, as you can tell. And I really appreciate the follows. Tonight, I just want to let everyone know we're kind of doing like a dual stream just to try it out. We have a bunch of people on YouTube, and we have TikTok in the chat. I just started doing them on YouTube, so we only have 11 people on the YouTube chat, but who cares, because that's 11 people that want to tune in and watch this. And we have almost 500 people in the TikTok chat right now. So anybody on TikTok, if you don't mind, just go ahead and double tap your screen. If we can get up to 15,000 likes, that would be amazing. And Marnie, thank you so much. Instant follow. I love that. Thank you so much. Crazy Style, thank you so much for the gifts. I really, really appreciate that. And yes, we'll go ahead and start showing off some Treehouse of Horrors. We're kind of going to go back and forth and take questions from TikTok, and we're going to take questions from YouTube until I can kind of figure out like a multicast kind of way. At the moment right now, we're just kind of rocking two phones. What would be the price of my full collection? There's no price on it. It's priceless, quote unquote. What's my TikTok? It should be, let me see. I should have had it pinned. Do I not have it pinned on here? If you just want to, I thought I had it pinned on. If you look on the comment section, nope, I do not. If you look in the description of the live stream on YouTube, my TikTok information is on there. But if you are on TikTok, just search The Simpsons Man, and you'll be you'll see it. I have about 200K followers, and I'm currently live. Mr. Sparkle, yes, I definitely have Mr. Sparkle. We're gonna have that plush Mr. Sparkle right there. And we have a few other Mr. Sparkles right there. I do have the evil twin, who is Hugo. So I'm going to show you Hugo right now. And I'll show you another Hugo right there. So we do have Hugo for both of the chats. One thing that I'm going to be doing this weekend with Hugo is we have an extra one up in the attic of this Hugo. So we are going to be getting him from up in the attic and bringing him down here, a second one, and opening him up, because for some reason, Hugo is everyone's favorite character. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, everybody loves Hugo. I'm joining your TikTok. Hey, I appreciate it, Bubs Gaming. Yeah, come on, join over. We have over 600 people right now in the TikTok chat. Ever thought about doing a podcast with another Simpsons fan? I think it would be a hit talking. So there are already a few different Simpsons podcasts, and I actually started one about 2 years ago called I Caramba, and we just stopped doing it after episode 1. And now there's actually another, I want to say it's a Simpsons podcast, but it's a Spanish one that took over that name because we never registered it or anything else. I've been on a few different podcasts, and to be honest, between TikTok, YouTube, I'm going to be doing Twitch soon, my woodworking, like if I have time for it, I definitely will, because as dumb and as funny as this sounds, I just love to talk. And I love to talk about Simpsons. As you can tell, we've been doing these streams every night on TikTok, and I've been talking for hours and hours and hours on end, and I just have no issues with it. I could just do it. You're the Simpsons man. I come to you for everything Simpsons, as most fans do. Hey, I appreciate that. Do you have any of the buff Ned Flanders? No, I do not, but I do have the regular Ned Flanders right there. What's my favorite Simpsons episode? That's very, to be honest, I probably could say maybe my first or my top 20, but we're not going to list out 20 different episodes. So one of my favorite episodes, just because it's my favorite character, is the Hank Scorpio episode. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and go watch it. I've watched the Hank Scorpio episode probably more than any other episode on the show. And the very first Simpsons episode that they obviously picked up Santa's Little Helper. That one was probably one of my favorite ones as well. We're going to go ahead and rock the Bart Simpson hat. You could see, yep, right there. I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? Have you got anything with Marvin Monroe or Cowboy Bob? They didn't even make any. Wait, did they make it? Not Cowboy Bob, but Marvin Monroe. I do, but I do not have it down here, unfortunately, just because he's in a packaging, and I don't open up any of the World of Springfield ones. All the ones that you see right here are just the ones that I have doubles of. I do have them on a plate right up here, but unfortunately I won't be able to show the YouTube group, but I could at least show the TikTok crew the Marvin Monroe up there. What about Hans Moleman? Okay, so no collection would be complete without Hans Moleman, and I really need to find the football that he has because he needs to be getting hit in the groin. I mean, this is Hans Moleman we're talking about. Go ahead and show the YouTube group as well. He's got the cane, but he really, really needs that football to complete the Hans Moleman attire. Over 500 people right now in the chat. We're almost at our gifting goal for roses. And also, if you guys are new here, as well as YouTube, if you guys are new here, please go ahead and make sure you follow my channel. Every little bit helps so we can get the name out. And Mom Life, thank you so much for the gift. Number 3 gifter badge. I really appreciate those roses. How do you feel about people dissing the later seasons? Does it irritate you? I find it quite annoying hearing it all the time. That's a really, really good question there. I guess your name is Beavis and Butthead. I'm not sure what your real name is, but yeah, so people dissing the Simpsons episodes. I mean, let them hate. I mean, who cares, at this point? Like, I hear it every time I post anything on my Instagram about like Simpsons, and if it's anything newer, it's just all hate. And this is Simpsons. Like, we love the Simpsons as a whole. So if it's the new ones or the old ones, like I like them all just as a whole. And yes, I will agree. The first 12 to 13 seasons, those will never be touched. They try to do stuff in the later seasons with like they add Mr. Sparkle in there and stuff like that. But those honestly would just never be touched. So yeah, sometimes it does kind of bug me too. I'm not going to lie. But you know what? Let them hate. We all have love for The Simpsons. And that's literally why we're all here. Over 500 people right now in between TikTok and YouTube. So yes, thank you so much, guys. I love you all so much. Do you have a Sideshow Bob? So yes, I actually have one of the Funko ones right up there. And then another one above him. And that is one that I have on the list that I'm going to get another one of from the attic and bring him down here. Just because it's really hard to see with the lights and the plastic and everything. Thank you, Alyssa, for the love the collection comment. I really, really appreciate that. It's 10 years in the works, and the Simpsons closet that I have right now is literally only about a tenth of my collection. All of my stuff's up in the attic, and at the end of this year, I'm going to have my very, very own huge Simpsons room. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be amazing. What does your missus think of it all? I mean, I don't. Nobody has ever had a problem with my no one has ever had a problem with my Simpsons closet. I say Simpsons room, but this is a closet. Like, this is my passion. This is my hobby, and partially my job. Not really, but kind of partially. So I wouldn't say it pays the bills, but maybe one day it will. But for right now, this is just a hobby that I have, and this is just kind of like an extra room. Like, this is a closet, but really it's kind of extra. So who cares? Do you have Bart the Rapper? No, I do not. I'm sorry. I don't think they made a Bart the Rapper figure from the Ludacrest episode. I could be completely wrong, but I'm not sure if they did make them or not. Count every individual Krusty in the room. So I won't do that, but I will show you one at the moment, because those questions I save for my TikTok videos. If you notice, if you're ever following me on TikTok, every single video is, do you have 100 Barts? Do you have 50 Krusties? Do you have 20 of Flanders? Do you have 8 of Lard Lad? So on the stream, we're not going to bore everyone with showing 15 different Krusties, but I will show you one of my favorite ones outside of the newest Super 7 one, and it's this very, very simple Krusty the Clown. And I just realized he is missing a finger. Okay, that's hilarious. Go ahead and show the YouTube crowd as well. Okay, give me 1 second here. And yeah, hold on 1 second here. Yep. So I'm not going to show like every single one, because like I said, that would just be completely insane. But I will show off, one by one. And Super 7 just did a Krusty the Clown, but also World of Springfield. Like, you can't beat some of those older figures. I don't even understand that question. Do you have Jacques? Yes, I do. If everyone remembers old Jacques right here, he was the trying to be homewrecker. He tried to get with Marge, if you remember from the episode. And thank you, Anthony, for the heart puffs. I really appreciate those gifts. But yeah, Jacques, and I do have him beside Marge as just kind of a gift. Oh, Lydia, thank you so much for the heart, and Anthony for the tiny bear. I think that's what it's called, tiny bear. I'm trying to remember all the names. Oh, hi bear. I'm trying to remember all the names. Do you have anything signed by the cast? Nope, I do not. I have a few things from the animators, but I haven't really reached out to them. I've talked to a few of the cast members on DMs through Instagram, but I've never really asked them for anything. My plan is to go to Comic-Con, not this year, but next year. And I'm going to bring a few little items and see if I can get them all to sign at least one item per person. Ooh, do I have Spider Pig? Yes, I definitely have Spider Pig right there. Do you have Peter Griffin? Nope, I don't have Peter Griffin. I get asked that a lot, actually. And, funny enough, I think I might grab like 1 or 2 Family Guy items and just kind of hide them in here. I was actually thinking about doing a Peter Griffin and Homer, just because the episode that, Homer turned into like a billion different Homers from like Adventure Time and a bunch of other ones. And one was actually Peter Griffin. Also, Family Guy did a collab with The Simpsons. Remember the episode they did? And I really wish they would have made merch from it, but of course they never did. Ooh, do I have the Bart Dunk shoes? Yes, I definitely do. And these are just amazing. Check these out. I love the colors on these. And I'm not sure how many like skateboarders we have in the chat. I skateboarded for about, I want to say give or take off and on 15 years. And I never wore Nikes, because Nikes back in the day were not a skate shoe. They were never a thing. Nikes were always like a sports shoe, even though skateboarding is a sport. But you know what I'm saying. I always used to like use Osiris's, and America were always like my go-to. But I actually skated in some SB Dunks last year, and I don't skate anymore. I'm older. I don't want to like break my hip or whatever. But I actually skated in some SB Dunks last year, and they were like not game changing, but pretty close. Like, they were amazing. Do you have any in the Simpsons figures? I do. 1 second. You know what? I've never, ever been asked that. I've never been asked that in a live, ever. Go ahead and show the TikTok people first. We got over almost 500 people in the TikTok chat right now, which is absolutely insane. And then here we go for the YouTube crowd. I've never been asked about Quee. Oh, Dazzling Diamonds already killing it again with the rose gifts. So thank you so much. If anybody on YouTube is like gifting or liking or anything, I'm sorry, I can't actually see that from my phone, but obviously thank you if you guys are doing that. But yeah, we do have the Quee set, which is awesome because this is a very, very cool set. It's got the bear, it's got Homer, and it's got Bart, and they have the surfboards, and it's exclusive from 2008 San Diego, I think Comic-Con, and we just completed our first goal for the night. So we had a 500 gifting goal of the roses, and huge shout out to Dazzling Diamond, S Bright, UDB, Finna, Crazy, Mom, Super, Deep Pack, and Meave. You guys completely killed that goal. And we honestly are just going to go ahead and put up another rose goal. Just because I'm not sure why, but everyone loves to gift roses. Ooh, not 50,000. That'd be insane. So let's go ahead and roll with yet another one. Longest cartoon started, blah, blah, blah. Yep, that's it. It's fine, not frozen for all at me. Oh, is it frozen? Ooh, I'm not sure how to restart it if it's frozen for YouTube. On TikTok, it works great, but I'm not sure about YouTube. People are saying it might be frozen. Do I have Homer's enemy? Yes, I do. It's Frank Grimes. Unfortunately, he is way up there, so it's really hard for me to show everybody, but I do have a one Frank Grimes in my collection, and I'm really looking to find a second one just so I can keep it like somewhere down here, just so I can show people a lot easier. And obviously, R.I.P. Frank Grimes, a.k.a. Grimy, as Homer used to call him. Okay, let's see. Oh, also, I always repeat myself, so in both chats tonight, because I'm one man managing both chats. Please no negativity. Please no like vulgar or anything else. I think all the vulgar stuff gets cut off anyways. And just try to keep it like PG-ish. I mean, you can say damn or whatever if you want to, but just trying to keep it PG. Let's just have fun. If not, I'll just start multi-blocking people just because I don't want people bickering back and forth or anything. And plus, I just want to keep everything super positive and super fun. Burger King Golden Homer. Yes, I definitely have a Golden Homer right there. And I'll show you another Golden Homer that a lot of people overlook this guy right here. We have the Buddha Golden Homer. And he's supposed to have a donut and a chain. And of course, well, we have a donut right there. I don't know where it is. So, oh well, maybe it dropped or something. I have no clue. Show you the Buddha Homer. I'm doing the multi-stream. My main stream is on TikTok tonight. We got 400 people right now in the TikTok chat. 21 people on YouTube, which is awesome because this is my first time ever going on YouTube. And to have 21 of you guys joining in is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Ooh, the most valuable thing in my collection. It's kind of hard to answer that because there's a lot of like priceless items, if you'd call it. But if you know how to put like pencil and paper to it, we do have the Homer Funko right there. And oddly enough, since it's in a box, it's sealed, and I have a case on it and everything. I don't have it graded, but it's worth around $500, which is absolutely insane for a Funko Pop because all of these Funkos right here, I wouldn't say they're worthless, but they're only worth like $10-ish. So yeah. What's your favorite Treehouse of Horror poster? Also, I'd love to see Moe's Bar light. Oh man, so the Moe's Bar light, I wish. So let me go ahead and show at least the TikTok crew because I can move it around. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. I might have had a... Nope, chat's moving way too quick over here. I have this Moe's Tavern sign right here, but unfortunately, this is a closet, so I literally have no plugs in here, so I couldn't even plug it in if I wanted to. As for the Treehouse of Horror posters, that's like almost insane to even say because I feel like every single poster they've made in like the past 10 years have all been bangers. Like, hands down, just amazing artwork on every single one. the love tester. Yes, I actually do have the love tester right there. And funny enough, I made love tester pins a long time ago. I think I've sold out on them. You could check my website, thesimpsonsman.com, but I'm pretty sure they're all sold out. Disco Stew, where are you? Yes, we do have one at least in the collection, and it is this Disco Stew keychain. We're going to look over here. Do I have any of the Lego sets? Yes, and unfortunately, this the YouTube camera cannot move because it just can't, but my TikTok one can. Obviously, I have it in my hand. But we do have a bunch of the different Lego ones right here. Bunch of different ones right there. But the Lego sets, I only have the Simpsons house, like, you know, just a regular Simpsons house. I've posted a video about it on my YouTube, and I've posted a video about it on my Instagram, but currently I do not have it down here. I don't have any room for it, and once I did have it down here, part of it fell, it broke, and I got so mad I just put it back up in the attic. Plus, like, that thing is so big, it literally takes up, like, this whole entire shelf right here, and this whole entire shelf is literally just, I mean, I have probably 30 toys right here versus one. So, you know, the same thing with this right here. If you guys have been following me for a while, you notice I used to have two big skateboards right here, but I took out the skateboards, and then I realized, oh, I could fit like 50 items right here if I took away the skateboard. So I'm just trying to fit more stuff in here without it making, you know, without making it look like really crowded and ugly. Are those assassins in the corner? Yes. What was that, Tyler? Yeah, Tyler, give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and pull those out. So we do have some assassins on deck. There's a company called Retro Clothing that actually made these assassins, and look how amazing these are. Brenda, thank you so much for the rose gifts. I really, really appreciate that. Look at this. Has the word assassin on it, of course. And of course, another touch to it, it has the word Homer. I'm not sure on the TikTok or on the YouTube chat. I think everything's going to be flipped, and I'm not sure how to flip it the other way, so I apologize for that. But yeah, these are amazing. They're big, and they actually fit, and I put them on my feet, and they're actually pretty comfortable. Like, for a, you know, just for like a random shoe for them to make, they're actually like really, really comfortable. Let's see if there's a setting on here. Nope, that just flips that. Nope, I don't know. I was trying to mirror it, but I guess I can't figure it out. Ooh, okay, so we have Sherry and Terry question. We have at least one, and it is this one right here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Bart so Bart can kind of spin around. But this is Sherry and Terry from the Simpsons movie. What was the one thing that started my collection? So I had a Simpsons trivia piece that was gifted to me. I actually do not even have that in this room, but that is on the list to get out of the attic this weekend. And it was literally a Simpsons trivia piece that my friend gave me after the gym and said, hey, I know you like Simpsons. I think you would appreciate this. And I was like, oh man, thanks. It wasn't like the coolest gift, but little did I know that 10 years later, you know, I would be the Simpsons man and just have like an absurd collection, all because of that one trivia piece. And Brenda, thank you so much for I think they're called high bears. Thank you so much, Brenda. We also have a subscription goal on my TikTok, and once we hit the 15 subscription goal, we are going to be doing a Funko giveaway for some brand new sealed Funkos. Subscriptions have a bunch of perks. You guys can read about them. I'm not really too worried about that, but if you guys want to, obviously you could subscribe. Hit the screen if you're on TikTok, you know, just to get the algorithm going. And obviously, if you're new here, I would love a follow. So feel free to follow me if you're new here. Who is your least favorite character in The Simpsons? Ooh, that's ooh man, that's a hard question. So here, actually, let's do this because that's a really good question, and I have over 300 people right now on TikTok. Who is everyone in the chat right now, who is your least favorite character of The Simpsons? I want everybody in the chat, in both chats, YouTube and on TikTok, to let me know who your least favorite character is. Because I'm not a big fan of Sideshow Mel. So I want to see, you know, you can't put Homer. Homer's the best character on there. But I want to see, and I want to see in YouTube also. So YouTube, who's your who's your least favorite character? And the same thing with TikTok. Who is your least favorite character? We have people saying Mr. Burns. We have people saying the cat. We have people saying the Homer, and we actually have Homer Simpson in the chat tonight, which is wild. Frank Grimes, Jimbo, Mrs. Krabappel. Damn, you guys are bad. Millhouse's dad, I can kind of understand. He's just almost like a lowlife, really. I mean, he just sucks, but he's not even my worst favorite character. We had someone that said Poochie, which is wild that someone said Poochie. Everyone loves Poochie. The mayor, I can kind of understand. Everyone kind of hates the mayor. Someone said Otto, Maud Flanders, R.I.P. I'm not sure if they were saying if that was your worst one or not. I want to start a mini collection now. Yeah, you should do it. Start a mini collection. Literally, One Piece started this crazy collection I have now. Man, a lot of people are saying Ralph and Snowball for their worst favorite character. Oh, my rarest character? Man, that's really hard to say because I have a bunch of weird, rare items in my collection. Like, I do have this weird Bart Simpson rocking chair, and you can actually see it YouTube. It's right down there. I don't know anybody that has this. It's so creepy. And look, it rocks back and forth. Like, here, let's actually move this a little bit so it doesn't hit everything. Yeah, it's like a crazy, just a crazy addition to my collection. And we still have people saying what characters they help, which they hate, which is crazy because we have people saying that Ralph is the GOAT, and other people are saying I hate Ralph. What a crazy T-shirt would that be? I hate Ralph on a T-shirt? Like, no way. He's a little weird. We can all agree on that. Ralph is a little weird, but everyone loves him. Like, everyone loves Ralph. Oh, and I'm not even sure what gift I literally just got. I have never seen that one before, but it was two weird eyes that said I see you. Kind of creepy. It was a gift. Thank you so much for the gift. That's awesome. Yeah, my cat's breath smells like cat food. I mean, who can forget that line? We need more Cowboy Bob. He's such a great character. Ralph is the GOAT. Do you like Sam and Larry the Barflies? Yeah, they're all right. I mean, they don't really say much. They're always just kind of grumbling, like, they're always grumbling at the bar. They've probably said maybe 10 lines, I feel like, throughout the whole entire show, but yeah, they're all right. I do have the cat, Snowball. We have Snowball right there, kind of weirdly standing on Marge's head. I have an honest one, Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake, I guess, yeah, he was. I mean, he was definitely a character. He was on the episode with the Party Posse, the Even Net Niaj, if you remember that episode. Classic, great episode. I actually have a toy from the Party Posse. If anybody remembers the Party Posse show or episode, I got the toy of the boy band with the 4 characters. None of Lady Gaga. Some people in the chat want to see Homer toys. So there's Homer toys right there. Paint my chicken coop. That's funny. Paint my chicken coop. Cowboy Bob. What's your favorite thing from my collection? Guess Simpson, Bret Hart. That's a really, really good one right there. Who would you rather have a drink from, the regulars or Moe's? And it can't be Homer. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Who would I have a drink with if I was at Moe's bar and it could not be Homer? It's kind of a hard question, to be honest, because I would almost just say either Moe or Barney because they're always there. I would probably say Moe just because he seems like he might need some cheering up. But also I would say Moe because he has some crazy stories. Every bartender has some crazy stories. He sees every single person that comes in out of the bar. And who can hate that ugly mug of a face, Moe? Oh, and thank you so much, Nicole, for the gifts, the Heart Me gift. I really appreciate that. And Nicole became the 108 or the 108 member of the Simpsons Man Squad. So thank you so much for that. And also thank you so much for everyone that has been following. We have a bunch of new followers on the TikTok Live. We have over 300 people in the chat right now. If you could do me a favor, and if you're on TikTok watching, if you don't mind double tapping your screen so like that you can help boost up the algorithm from the For You page or whatever it works. And also just like and follow if you are watching from any platform. Oh man, Tyler, that's an actual good one. I didn't even think about Lenny and Carl. Both Lenny and Carl would seem like really, really cool guys to talk to at the bar. But I've already said Mo, so I guess I'm gonna have to stick with Mo for right now. That's a really good one. I didn't even think about him. If you had to marry one of Marge's sister, who would it be? Whew, man. Yeah, I guess either or. It doesn't matter. Like I don't like either one of them. So either or. How much is your collection worth? I get asked that all the time, and honestly, I couldn't even put a price on it. You know, it's priceless to me, but probably over $100. Do I have a Stonecutters Homer? Yes, I definitely do. Go ahead and pull out the Stonecutters Homer right here. Go ahead and show you his bald head. We got Stonecutters Homer. And let me actually show you a really cool thing from the Stonecutters that if you've been on the stream, you've definitely seen it a few different times. But we have this really, really cool Stonecutters ring. I don't know if anybody has actually seen the Stonecutters ring, but you know, you can't be a part of the Stonecutters if you don't have a Stonecutters ring. We do. Yes, exactly. I can hear them now. I can see them now with their drinks, just going back and forth, just singing the Stonecutters song. Do we have the bands? Yeah, so we do have a couple Simpsons bands. YouTube, they're, you know, you've seen them on my Instagram before. I've done many, many reviews on them, but we do have a bunch of the different Simpsons shoes down here. And then we have a bunch actually back here. It's kind of dark back there, so it's really hard to see. Do you have a Marge Simpson Playboy magazine? Actually, yes, I do. I have one from Playboy and I have one from Maxim, but we're definitely not going to be showing those on the stream because, yeah, you know why. Patty, there's a WWF one. Also, yes, as Bret Hart, as Bart on the cover. Yes, I do have that one, and I also do have the Bret Hart figure from the 25th anniversary series, and I actually plan on bringing at least the figure down this weekend. I'm going to have so many more new things, like for next week's stream, it's going to be crazy. Mr. Sparkle, yep, yeah, we do have Mr. Sparkle, and we do have Apu. You guys are asking for Apu. We have the Apu right there. Graggle, we talked about him earlier. Unfortunately, we are not allowed anymore to show Graggle on the stream without getting flagged. We do have a lot of the aliens right here. I'll go ahead and show you just a few of them. I'll go ahead and show the YouTube group as well. We have a couple different ones. The one that I'm showing YouTube right now is this one, and it's actually part of the Funko set. I got a double of it. Oh, Brenda, thank you so much for the multiple, and I mean multiple, finger hearts coming through with 12 different gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What's my most expensive item? It's going to probably default to the Homer Simpson Funko Pop in the case. We always talk about that one just because how crazy expensive they are right now. Chief Wiggum. Yeah, I see the Chief Wiggum comment. We have him behind Mole Man right there. Oh, and Homer Simpson is in the chat, and he actually just gifted us a donut. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Who's your favorite character? Please, 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 please. So our favorite character and our favorite episode, or one of our favorite episodes, is Hank Scorpio. So we do have Hank Scorpio being my favorite character, hands down, right here. Barney's helicopter. No, I don't have any. I only have like some cars and stuff. I don't have any other vehicles at all in my collection. Mr. Burns Lego. Ooh. Do they have a Mr. Burns Lego? Yep, right there. Oh, and you know what? He's holding a Blinky fish. That's awesome. I didn't realize that. So now if anybody asks for Blinky, I could show them that one as well. Thank you. I didn't even realize. I find new things out every single day in my chat. What is the article like? I'd have to pretty much show you because it's a lot of these weird magazines that I have that have Simpsons on the covers they usually don't really have anything else like inside except maybe like half a page talking about it, and the most is just like, you know, like the Playboy one or the Maxim one or something. It's just like a regular magazine with like anything else that would be in there, and they have like a little spread or a centerfold or something of, you know, whatever character they have. I have like a Rolling Stones one, Alternative Press. Like I have a couple different magazines with something to do with the Simpsons on the front, but usually it's just like a one-page ad about it. Marge's mom. Yes, we do have Marge's mom right there. And as you can see, which is wild, she has a Homer Simpson voodoo doll because everyone knows that Marge's mom hates Homer. Do you have all the original VHS videos? I have all of the original VHS videos from the United States, Australia, and anywhere in the UK. There are so many DVDs and VHS of The Simpsons that have like nothing to do with like the collections of The Simpsons or the seasons. I mean, but they just have like so many different episodes they've put on VHS. One day I'll be able to collect those, but every time I try to get something from overseas, the shipping is just crazy. Devil Flanders, yes, I do have a Devil Flanders right there. And to be honest, that is one of my favorite ones. Snail Lisa, yes, we do have Snail Lisa. She is from the newest line of the Treehouse of Horror Funkos from the Funko collection. What other 90s animated shows do you like? So I'm almost positive that Doug, as in Doug Funny, was a 90s animated show. And that one was hands down, even better than The Simpsons at the time, was my favorite show of all time. I used to watch Tailspin also. I'm older, so I used to watch these cartoons. So Doug and Patty Mayonnaise and Roger and Pork Chop, and that was like, and Skeeter, hands down, that was my favorite show of the 90s, like hands down. Where should I start if I want to begin collecting these items? So, not sure how old you are, but if you have access to Facebook Marketplace, if you get on Facebook Marketplace right now and literally type in the word Simpsons, it doesn't matter where you live, there's going to be stuff that pops up. I've tried this out in every town that I ever go on vacation to. I always type in the word Simpsons because you never know. You might be on vacation and 2 miles away from your hotel, some person might be selling an insane Simpsons collection like what happened to me. And I actually was able to buy a huge box for like $100. So Facebook Marketplace is definitely a place to start. You can look on eBay. eBay obviously has millions of Simpsons things, but look at yard sales, Goodwill, Mercari, toy stores, and toy cons. So I go to a few toy cons here in Florida. Every state has some kind of a like retro con, toy collector con. So definitely look at those. And if they're selling retro toys, more than likely they're going to have Simpsons. Love from Dublin, Ireland. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second here. I'm just adjusting my chat settings. Also, we do have a rose goal right now. A new rose goal, I should say. We already killed the first one, but of course we're going to try and do the next one. Do I have Isabel? I can't even think of who that is. Homerella, that's not even a character, so I don't have that either. Doug, Beavis and Butthead, Rocko's Modern Life were all really, really good. Yeah, so I never really got into Beavis and Butthead and Rocko's Modern Life only because my parents would not allow. I grew up in like a super like Christian home, and I was never allowed to watch. I wasn't even allowed to watch The Simpsons when I was a little kid. They actually let me watch Doug though. Do you have Camping Bart Simpson? Yes, I definitely have the camping set right here. Oh, and thank you, Ski, for that rose. I appreciate it. So the camping set from Burger King was actually one of the first sets they had. Reverend Lovejoy's daughter. Nope, I don't think they made anything of him. The Simpsons Stonecutter Sacred Parchment Stained Banner. So I made a print of that a long time ago, funny enough, but I actually don't have anything like that in my room. Thank you so much again for the rose. Crazy Cat Lady, I do not have, but I do have Bort. I mean, not Bort, but Bart's evil twin. Sorry, I saw Bort also. And thank you again, Ski. Let me get the whole name out there. Ski. Ooh, I can't even say this. Ski BD Riz. Thank you so much for the rose. So we do have Bort. I mean, now you got me saying it. We do have Hugo right here. Go ahead and show the YouTubers as well the Hugo doll. So we got Hugo in the chat. Always got to have Hugo. And another one right there. And yes, we do have that one as well. Mm-mm. Hold on one second. All right, I am back. Do we have Bobo? Yes, we do have Bobo. Right there. There is Bobo for you. The last thing was said by Hugo. Yeah, I just had to mute the stream for a second, but I'm back. Ooh, no Graggle. Have you ever been really disappointed in a Simpsons episode? Yeah, there's some of the newer ones. I think it was last season or the season before that. There was one particular one I can't think of that after I watched it, I was just like, this is why people don't like the newer seasons. It was literally because of this one episode, but I don't remember which one it was. Simpsons. Oh, that collab. No, I don't have anything from that collab. The Mexican Bee, Bumblebee Man. Yes, I do have him. Right there. Comic book guy. Yes, I have. I'm not going to show you 5 of them, but I will show you one. Right there. I think his real name is Jeff. We were talked about him last time on stream. I just don't remember. What's the oldest thing you have? I don't know if I saw the comment, but do you have a Homer as a Mr. Potato Head? I do. Unfortunately for the YouTube chat, you guys won't be able to see it, but it's like right here, so you may be able to see it. I'm not sure. Your favorite Christmas episode, not The Simpsons roasting. Well, that's my favorite Christmas episode. But Bone Storm, the Bone Storm one was definitely my favorite one. And thank you, 8 Dead Zombies, for the insane rose spam right now. Thank you so much. Over 60 roses, and it looks like he's just going to keep going up. Oh, I can see, and that looks awesome. Oh, okay, good. So you can see it. It is, well, I don't know if you can see it on this one or not. Here, let me see if I can angle the YouTube one just a, yeah, you can see it right there, actually, in the corner. Right there is the Mr. Potato. Can you show me Hugo Simpsons and go look at the other one on the other side? So we do have a Hugo right here. And a Hugo right here. And a Hugo right there. And I think that's the only, I think those are the 3 Hugos I have. Oh, what's the RC car? Are you talking about this car right here? Some weird car from Argentina. It's like Argentina had a bunch of Simpsons toys, and that was one of them, and I was lucky enough to get one. I do not have Mr. Burns with the Hounds. I do have Mr. Burns, but not the Hounds. How do you think of episode 6 on season 6? You'd have to tell me which episode that is, because off the top of my head, I can't tell you which one that is. I have no clue. I'm just grabbing a drink real quick. All right. Close everything. Do I have Mr. Teeny? Yes, I definitely have Mr. Teeny right there. He came with the, oh my God, I'm not even noticing that code right now is over 100 gifts right now, just gifting. 8 Dead Zombies. I love the Treehouse of Horror episodes. Yes, me too. They are some of my favorite ones. Code Logic with the rose spam right now. Over 50 roses coming through. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Let me see here. Burns with the Hounds. Treehouse of Horror episode, a parody of The Shining. Oh, that was an amazing one. Like a really, really good episode. Who do you think that would make an awesome guest that was never on? Man. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe like Dave Chappelle or someone. I don't know if Dave Chappelle was on the show or not, but I think that'd be hilarious if they had him. I feel like he wouldn't want to do the show, but I feel like so many different actors at this point in time have been asked to be on the show. And Code Logic, every time I turn my head for 2 seconds, it looks like he's just blasting out the gifts. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, Dallas, Bart as the Raven. Yeah, so that's one of my favorites too, to be honest. And here we go. Yes, you are my hero, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There is, wait, what am I doing? Here we go. Bart the Raven right there. Bart the Raven was a box lunch exclusive, and I was very, very glad to add him to my collection. Do you see the episodes with the Death Note? Yes. And the animation for that was one of my favorite episodes in such a long time. Like, I just loved the way they made the Death Note episode. It was so good. The rarest thing in my collection right here is this weird, creepy Bart Simpson rocking chair. That's probably one of the rarest things I have. Just because I don't think I know anybody that has this. There might be a few Simpsons collectors that have it, but honestly, I've never seen anybody post about it, to be honest. Did you see the Beastie Boys on Futurama? No, I actually did not see that. Yeah, and they would have been good on The Simpsons. I don't watch a ton of Futurama, but I have watched... I'd say I've watched about half of them at least. Bleeding Gums Murphy, yes. And I have played the virtual Springfield game, so that's a yes to both of them. Bleeding Gums being right there. Do I have any of the Burger King Simpsons doll? Yes, I actually had all of them in this shelf, actually, right here. But I just recently took them out because, honestly, bagged up anything just does not look good. Like, they were in the plastic bag still, and they just did not look good. Show me the Hugo Simpson next to Hugo Simpson, like the wolf-like Homer. This one? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about there, man. So that's a Hugo. We have a Hugo right there, and I don't see any wolf-like Homers. And then we also, obviously, we have that one right there. So, not sure what you're talking about there, man. How do you feel about Disenchantment? It was great. Like, I feel like it was super hyped, and then it lost its hype. And I actually helped hype it up a little bit. They reached out to me. They actually sent me some wine or some mead. And, yeah, it was actually pretty good. I still got those bottles. Like, I've never opened them up. And I was actually thinking about putting them in my Simpsons room whenever I build my new one because it's kind of Simpson-esque. You know, there's parts... It's like Simpsons and Futurama pretty much had a baby. And that's how Disenchantment hit. Because, like, what was his name? Elfo is pretty much Bart. The chick is like a combination of Marge and Leah. So it's like definitely, you know, it looks like a cross between the both of them. You should watch the okay, I'll check it out for sure. I agreed, but it just fizzled out. Yeah, exactly. It definitely fizzled out. Hey, thank you so much, Claude. I really appreciate that. Anybody that is new in both chats, actually, if you guys don't mind, if you guys would give me a follow, or on TikTok, or on YouTube, it's called a subscribe. I would really appreciate if you guys did follow me. Looks like we have a follow train going right now on TikTok. We have over 300 people on TikTok currently watching, and 12 of you are actually watching on YouTube, which is amazing because I've never even thought about doing a cross stream, and so far so good. It's been working great. Oh, and thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate that. Who was it? That was Oswald. Thank you so much. And Oswald coming through with the number 3 gifter badge of the night. Thank you. Do I have the million-eyed squirrel? No, but I have the million-eyed, like, weird demonic fish thing. Here, let me actually turn this. It might be easier to show you. Right there. And this is from the Simpsons movie, obviously. A lot of these right here on this shelf are from the Simpsons movie. And you know, and the McFarlane toys are the best toys I think they were made. And that is why I am going to be opening Ironic Punishment. Not right away, but soon. I'm definitely going to be opening them up soon because, you know, why not? Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to check to see if my front door is locked. And it is. Okay, going back to the room. And thank you so much for the rose. I really appreciate that. Froggy with the Funko Pops. Yeah, we have a ton of Funko Pops. Look at this. I mean, we have every single Funko Pop that the Simpsons made, or that Funko made of the Simpsons, including that OG for right here. Do you have the Greek Homer? Yeah, so I do have all of them. So we have the Obesius, and then we have the young Obesius. Are the figures all Playmate? They're a combination of, yes, the Playmate World of Springfield, some of the Toys R Us exclusive, and we have a bunch of Kid Robot ones on that shelf. What's my top 3 songs on Sing the Blues? I couldn't even honestly name you one, to be honest. I believe it's short and fizzled out. Yeah, definitely fizzled out. Do you have the old football ones McDonald did? Whew, I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. Are you saying football like American football or like football like English football? Because I'm pretty sure it was Burger King, but I may be completely wrong. They actually did a set of all like of these soccer ones, as we say in the States. So if McDonald's made those, I actually do have those, but I thought Burger King did make those. And overseas, though, too. Yeah, I do have King Homer. Yes, King Homer is actually way up there. And if everyone on the TikTok group right now, if you're following on TikTok right now, if you don't mind tapping the screen, we're at 31K likes. I would love it if we can get up to 35K likes pretty quick. So like I said, if you guys don't mind, go ahead and tap your screen. Let's spam and let's get up to 35K likes. And actually, I will help tap the screen as well, because I'd like to get to 35K. We're going to get up to at least 100. We actually did over 200K likes this morning in the early morning stream that we had. Are you going to have any of the Treehouse of Horror toys? Oh, I have all of the ones from that. Wallace and Gromit? Nah, not really. Thanks, Max. I appreciate that. Cool room. Yep. I'm actually doing a live stream on TikTok mainly but I'm kind of co-streaming tonight just to kind of test that out on YouTube. But yeah, I'll show you some of the Treehouse of Horror ones we have, and we're already at 36K likes, so you guys blew it out of the water with 35K. But yeah, we do have a lot of the Treehouse of Horror ones. We got a couple more right here too. I think I might be opening up these Super 7 ones. I'm not sure. I keep going back and forth about them, or maybe I'll try to buy a second set, because some people have been telling me that they've been finding some of the newer Treehouse of Horror ones like this for cheap. And now that Super 7 is not doing Simpsons anymore, who knows? Maybe I need to try and take advantage of it and get a second set, because they're only going to go up in price. Like, all the Super 7 stuff right now, all the older stuff, just give it a few years, it's going to skyrocket in price, just because it was a one-and-done deal from the looks of it. Mattel figures and the sofa. So we do have the boob tube, as they called it back in the day. It's actually back there. Can't really see it much. And we do have a bunch of the Mattel toys back behind the door. Brother, what am I looking at? You're looking at a Simpsons room. Or Simpsons closet, actually. What was the most frustrating part about building the room? Just organizing it, really. Like, it was a closet. I had to tear up all the carpet. I had to paint the walls. I had to put the flooring in. So this is all me. Take out all the shelves, because I had like the wire shelves that I used to hang my clothing on. And then just literally setting everything up so it looks good, because it would be very easy to throw some bookshelves in here and start shoving crap all in the, like all in there. But I wanted it to I wanted you to open the door, and I want it to be spacey in here. Obviously, I can kind of walk around in here and just turn around if I need to. But I also wanted it to look good. And that was like the hardest part about it. So when I get my new Simpsons room at the end of this year, I'm going to be doing this all over again. And man, it's going to be crazy. Any PC Simpsons games? Yes, I do have a few. I actually have Hit and Run on the PC, which is wild because a lot of people do not have Hit and Run on the PC. I have the Cartoon Studio. You can actually make your own Simpsons cartoon. And I do have Virtual Springfield, which are very cool. I don't have anything that'll run any of those, but you can find emulators all day online. So if you ever wanted to play any of the older Simpsons games, I would try those out. Take me a little quick water break. We've been live streaming now for over an hour, and we're going to keep going. It's only 9 o'clock my time, and we are definitely going to be streaming for probably just a few hours tonight. Nothing too crazy. I do have a gifting goal tonight of roses that I'm going to go ahead and pin. And also, if you are new here, and obviously if you enjoyed Simpsons, I would really, really appreciate a follow. Love when people follow me, and I love when people follow the page. How would you pack all this up if you had to move? Man, I just the same way as I pack up anything, just in some boxes and a ton of bubble wrap. Do you have any of the cardboard cut up stand-ups? Yeah, so I definitely do. If you want to look on my Instagram, I think it was yesterday actually, I just posted a huge, and I mean huge, cardboard stand up of the Simpsons donut from the movie. It's over 10 foot tall. I want to say it's 11 foot tall. I have a Homer Simpson cardboard cutout that actually used to sit in this room for the longest time, and he's about yay tall. And I'm actually going to bring him in here this weekend just to have him in here because it's a really cool cutout. How much money is in all of that? So this is how I always answer that question. So how much money have you all spent on McDonald's, Chipotle, Domino's, Burger King in literally the past 10 years? So that's, I always ask people that because they always look at me like I'm crazy, like I don't know. So that's literally my same answers. I don't know. Like I don't know how much money I've spent on all this. Sometimes I might drop $5 and get like a really good deal on a couple little figures at a yard sale. Sometimes I might have to drop 50 or 100. The Super 7 line was almost $300 just by themselves. So it definitely always varies. Do you have the Simpsons board game Mystery of Life? Yes, I definitely do. And I just posted it, I think about like, let's say about a month or two ago. I posted all, well, not all, I posted a few of my Simpsons board games on my Instagram, but I don't want to have them in here because, I don't know, they just take up too much space. Do I have Apu? Yes, I definitely have Apu. RIP or whatever you want to call him for Apu. Everything's different now with Apu, but yeah, we definitely have Apu in the collection. And to be honest, and we did this earlier, I don't have a ton of Apu. Like, I'm just not sure if maybe they just didn't make a lot of him. I do have this cool bobblehead right here of Apu. And he's got a shirt that says, "Don't have a cowman." And it's weird because he has like a white t-shirt on and yellow pants. I guess the same yellow pants he has in the other one. But the other one I do have of Apu is this Apu and Sanjay or Sanjay at the Quickie Mart. And thank you for all of the new followers. We started around 700. We peaked out at around 700 people in the live tonight. We're still at around 300 strong, which is really, really good between the two. How many years have you collected The Simpsons? I started off with a Playmate. Oh, I've come. This is about 10 years in the works. And this room that you guys are seeing right now is only about a 10th of my collection. Old Gil? Yes, I definitely have Old Gil. And he is right there. Do you have the Wind Chill donut figures? Ooh, I honestly... Oh, if you're trying to say Wenchel, I do. I think you might be trying to say Wenchel. Let's just hope you're saying that. Look at this. So, I do have the donut figures, but just recently, randomly at a yard sale, of all places, I found that mug. I never thought in a million years I would found that Wenchel mug, but I did. Do you have a personal Simpsons license plate? On my car, yes. I have Bort on my car's license plate, funny enough. Do you have the Simpsons handbook? I do not think I do. What item made you really, really happy when you were finally able to get it? Probably this ironic punishment one that we had talked about earlier. This one right here. This one made me really happy because I honestly thought I had that toy. And I feel like between moving houses from my last house to this house, I think one tote either got left in the attic or misplaced somewhere. Because there's a few items that I knew I 100% had that I could not find whatsoever. And one of those were the ironic punishment ones. So I'm glad I recently was able to get that one again at a good price because as you know, a lot of these older ones in a box, people put some crazy prices on them, like $300. And I'm just like, no, I'm not paying $300 for that. Do I have Peter Griffin? Yes, I do. And we threw him away actually on the stream because we didn't want any Family Guy crap in the Simpsons room. Dignity, yes, we do. Oh man, King Eli crushing you right now with the roses. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. We do have Dignity in the chat. This is just something I made. This was actually part of a Simp crate that I made a long time ago. But you gotta have, you gotta have a Dignity toy. It's just, part of the Simpsons collection. Do you have the Simpsons Scrabble board game? I'd have to refer back to the Instagram picture because honestly, I don't know off the top of my head. Give me 1 second here. Oops. How do I comment on here? Can I not comment on my own stream? I guess not. Well, that's lame. I was going to try to comment on my YouTube stream, but it is not letting me, so screw it. Oh, well. Can I have half? Sure, you can have half of my collection. Oh, Elliot, thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Legos? Yeah, we do have a few Simpsons Legos. Marvin Monroe, we have him on a plate. Right there. And that's actually part of the episode right there, if you remember. Hey, what's going on, Shay? Kent Brockman. Yes, we do have a Kent Brockman right back there. Gotta have Kent. And thank you so much for the follows. I do not have Fatov. I don't think they made anything of them. I did see pins of that back in the day, but that's all I've seen. We definitely have more Simpson stuff than me. I have the Playmates. Same for the collection. Hey, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, if I have 1,000 and you have 1, or you have 1,000, I have 1. Like, the fact that anybody just has anything Simpsons always makes me happy. I love to see other people's collections. I personally know about 5 or 6 people that blow my Simpsons collection away. They have like 10 times the amount of Simpsons stuff I have. But, you know, we're collectors and we just all enjoy each other's collections. It doesn't matter if you have 20 items or 200 items. It's just great. It all looks good. Have you ever tried the Duff soda? Yes, I have tried the Duff soda and the Duff beer. Do you have the Simpsons merch? I mean, I have Simpsons merch in here, so I have no clue. Silver coins? Yeah, I actually have 1 silver coin that my buddy gifted me. He sent it to me from Russia, but I think these are just from the UK. Go ahead and show that the YouTube chat as well. We do have a nice Homer Simpson silver coin. I think it's got the Queen on the back. Yeah, Queen Elizabeth. So, and it's $1. It says here. Let's see. 9,000. It's 1 ounce. Also of pure silver. I'm not sure exactly how much that's worth, but I mean, honestly, it's probably not worth a lot. How do you feel about the problem with Apu in all honesty? Well, it's 2024 and I'm not allowed to have an opinion half the time, but it doesn't really bother me that much because sadly it is what it is. That's all I'm going to say about it because I know how people, you know, retake things that people say. So I love Apu and that's all I got to say. And thank you so much for the follows. TikTok. If you want to, go ahead and double tap the screen. We are almost at 50K likes. If you don't mind, go ahead and double tap the screen right now. Let's get up to 50K likes. And if you're new here, if you came through like the For You page or anything like that, I would really, really appreciate a follow. So if we can get a follow train really quick, I would love to see some new followers in the chat. And obviously on TikTok and on YouTube, I mean, if you're new here, I would love a subscribe on YouTube, guys. What do you think about the Simpsons movie? So that's actually a really good question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a poll on my TikTok. And the poll says, hold on, let me click it because I forgot what it actually says. Do you want another Simpsons movie? So I actually have a poll going on right now on TikTok. And if you click this button right here, you don't have to pay for anything. It doesn't cost you anything. Go ahead and click that button. And I want to hear and I want to see, do you guys like the Simpsons movie? It's a simple yes or a simple no. It looks like so far it's unanimous. Everyone loves the Simpsons movie. What do I think about the Simpsons movie? And here, it's a 2 question here because there's another person asking about the Simpsons movie too. Honestly, I like the Simpsons movie. The fact that people that are Simpsons fans do not like the Simpsons movie is wild to me because it was just awesome they made a Simpsons movie. And they made so much good merch out of it. 7-Eleven, there were stores like doing all these promos for it. It was a crazy and an amazing time. And I really hope, I don't think it'll ever happen, maybe. I really hope they do a Simpsons movie too. And sadly, my prediction, I'm not a time traveler like The Simpsons, but if they do make a Simpsons movie too, they might close out the seasons. I feel like maybe a season or two after, depending on how well the Simpsons movie does. So if they make a second Simpsons movie and it just goes crazy good and like they have fans coming back from all over watching it, they would be stupid to cut off the seasons because now all this popularity is back. But I honestly think make another movie. The first one was great. They should definitely make a second one. And that is my long rant about the Simpsons movie. I have some of the Simpsons figures. Cards are very bad, but the figures are perfect. Yeah, same with me. So some of my carded figures that have been destroyed in either moving or even like whenever I find one out and about, like out in the wild, and I'm purchasing one from somebody, if it's like a really, really crappy box, even if it's like a figure I don't have, I'm just going to open it up because then, I'm not going to display a Simpsons figure in a box that just looks like crap. Like it just, it just wouldn't look good. So I just never do it. And if you look in here right now, you're going to notice that almost, except for the Funkos, and that's actually going to change this weekend or next weekend, nothing in this room is really in a box. Like, of course, there is some stuff, but almost nothing. I have done my best job to pretty much take out everything out of most of the boxes. You can tell, besides like the interactive ones on the very top, everything else is pretty much outside of a box. I'd say about 98% of all the items. Because look at it. If I had a bunch of boxes displayed in here, no one would like this room. It would look like crap. Shiny, just not look good. But since I have them all outside of the boxes, I think, in my personal opinion, they just look so much better. I traveled 3 hours to go to the 7-Eleven that was converted into a Quickie Mart during the movie release. So that is awesome. I did not do that, but now they have a Quickie Mart at Universal, and they also opened up a Quickie Mart 4D theater. I think it's a 4D theater in Myrtle Beach. So I'm going to be definitely going back to Universal Studios this summer, and possibly, I live in Florida, maybe make it a trek up to Myrtle Beach. Do you have any of this Who Shot Mr. Burns promo items? Nope. I was talking to someone on Instagram, and then they sold it to someone else, and I was like, oh, well, like, I do not have any of the promo items from that. My personal favorite character is Hank Scorpio. And we have 340 people right now in the TikTok chat. So if you guys don't mind, if you are new here, I would appreciate a follow to the page. And obviously everyone that is in the TikTok chat right now, if you guys do not mind double tapping the screen, spam the screen with your thumb, your finger, with your head, whatever you got to do, just for 5 seconds. I'm only asking for 5 seconds because I would love to get up to 60K likes because we're going to try to hit 100K tonight. It's only 9:30 my time, and we're still planning on going for possibly another hour or two. It's going to be a shorter stream tonight, but I'm also going to be doing a second or third or whatever stream we're on in the morning. So stay tuned for that. No, I don't have that. Let me see what else. Do you have any comments episode? Just reading the chat on YouTube because, like I said, this is my first time doing a YouTube and a TikTok chat. So I really appreciate everyone that is in both chats. We got 20 people in YouTube right now and 296 in TikTok. Do you have a Simpsons hat? Yes, I actually am wearing one right now. And I do have another one down there on the floor. I'll probably switch that out later. I do have all of the VHS that were made in the U.S. And the poll has ended. And I did ask, do you want another Simpsons movie? And 93% of the people said yes. Only 6% said no. Do you have a Homer wall clock? I got a ton of Homer clocks, but none of them are for wall. There's my favorite one right there. I do have a wall family clock, if that's what I call it. And for some reason, I heard that this was rare, and this was a prototype. So I'm not sure how factual that is, but if it is, that's awesome. But I heard it was a prototype, but I'm not 100% sure. So I never have advertised it as that. I just say, hey, it's a cool clock. My favorite episode, probably the Hank Scorpio episode, but that's my top 20 because I don't have one single favorite episode. There's just too many. Do you have Homer colleague Charlie? Charlie, I don't Can someone help me out here? Who's Charlie? I can't even think off the top of my head who Charlie is. I could be completely wrong here, but I don't even know who a Charlie is. From the Homer's colleague? Like his work partner? Sorry, I don't know who that is. Yeah, his coworker, I know, but like who? I can't think of a Charlie off the top of my head. Which do you think is the most creative episode? 22 short films about Springfield. That's got to be in my top 5. If no one has ever watched The Simpsons, I always tell them to watch that episode. It's got the steamed hams and introduces so many different different characters in that episode that if someone has never watched The Simpsons, you automatically get to meet like 50 of the characters all within, the 20-something minute time slot that they were in. Charlie Goes to the Tube. Yeah, I'm completely drawing a blank. Usually I'll go ahead and Google something on my other phone, but my other phone right now is currently being used for TikTok or for YouTube. Good answer, Ha. My favorite episode is the Nirvana. Oh, that Sadgasm one is actually really good. And I do have Homer as, Kurt Cobain or whatever from that episode, the Sadgasm episode. I actually do have that figure in my collection. King Size Homer, the Moo episode, we do have a couple of him. Right there. And right there. Oh, Charlie is the guy who has bad I know exactly who you're talking about now. Does he have glasses or not? But I can picture him. No, I don't think he has glasses. I can 100% picture him in my head right now. And honestly, I don't think they made one of... I don't think they made a toy of him that I can think of right now. I collect Simpsons things. I have so much, but I only buy things from 1989. Well, I mean, that's good and all, but there's not that many things that were only made in 89. Like, very, very small amount. I wouldn't really say a small amount, but from strictly 1989, like some of the bangers started happening in like 95 and up. But for my collection, obviously, it's present day all the way back to 1989. Do I like Family Guy? Yes. I enjoy Family Guy. I don't have anything except for Lois. I have one Lois figure by accident. It actually was in a Simpsons tub that I picked up. But yeah, I mean, Seth MacFarlane is, honestly, he's a genius. I mean, he's made a lot of good shows, and I really enjoyed the Ted Show. Very vulgar, but very hilarious. Do you think of the home we're transporting, human world? What made me love The Simpsons? Just an awesome show. Makes me laugh. I love it. That's a good question about the creative outside the original animation style. One of my favorite ones they did is whenever they did the 3D Homer, whenever he goes through the wall and he's like all 3D. I think that was like an amazing episode. And that was, it's always really cool when they do certain things like that. And the Death Note episode and the Tron one and stuff like that. How did you think of the Detroit House of Horror episode when Homer transported into the human world? I can't even think about that off the top of my head, unless you're talking about the one I was just talking about, but I don't even remember that one off the top of my head right now. Top 2 favorite, keep one and sell one, go. Well, at the moment, my top one right here is Bart Simpson rocking chair. Like, that is definitely, one of my favorite ones. And then my other favorite one is Ironic Punishment. And then you said my both favorite, so I would keep the Bart and get rid of the ironic one just because I know I can find this one all day long, but this one I cannot. What are your opinions on Bart versus Australia? Funny episode. It introduced the whole dollary dues thing to the Simpsons fans, at least, with the whole toilet going forwards and backwards. And also, I do have a really funny flag, like a full-size flag of the flag that they had with the boot, with he's kicking the butt with the boot. And I've actually posted that on my Instagram a few times. I actually need to get that out of the attic. And maybe I could put it up on the ceiling. Actually, that's a really... who asked that? I don't even know who asked that on TikTok. That's a really good idea. I think I'm going to put the Simpsons flag on the ceiling with some tacks. Because I hate this popcorn ceiling. Maybe I should do that this weekend. Favorite couch gag? Woo, man. Might have to get back to you on that because I'm not really thinking of a lot off the top of my head, and there's probably going to be one that I completely missed out on. But honestly, who doesn't love just the regular couch gag? Like just a normal, plain couch gag from The Simpsons. But, I mean, they're all great, to be honest. There hasn't been one that I'm like, oh, I really hated that one. Like, they've all been good. Do you have Simpsons Tazos? Yes. The Pogs? Yes, I definitely do. And I just posted those on my Instagram about a month or two ago. The Rick and Morty couch gag was hilarious. That was a really good one. You can get the Bart rocking chair on eBay easily. Yeah, you can, but you're gonna spend for a brand new one that has never been touched, worn, scuffed up, or anything. You're gonna spend at least $500 on it. If it's in perfect condition, at least 500. I've seen some on there for like $300 or $400, but they're all scuffed up and they're just not like they're not new. Let's just say that. Do you have a Moe's button-up shirt? No, I do not. I do have a couple of different Simpsons t-shirts, like retro ones, but I don't keep them in here because, I don't know, they would just look ugly just sitting in a pile. And the same thing with Simpsons comics and Simpsons books. Altogether, probably at least 200 different ones. I had a bunch actually on this shelf for the longest time, but I just recently put them up in my attic because they just don't look good. They take up so much space. Have you ever met the cast of The Simpsons? I've talked to a few of them via DM, but never actually met them in real life. Mariachi Homer, we have the De los Muertos, or however you say that, right there. And we have the mariachi one right there. Also, remember, we try to keep it, pretty clean in the chat. I would say almost PG. So if anybody is spamming, if there's bots, if there's negativity, if people are just being a-holes, you will be blocked on every social media platform I have. Because we just try to keep it friendly and nice in here. Like, why not? And obviously, we try to keep it Simpsons. How do you feel about the digital animation switch? We talked about that yesterday, and I really, really like the old school cartooning of The Simpsons. It just looked so much better. How do you think of Groundkeeper Willie attacking the students? I mean, that's kind of messed up, I guess. Blinky Bart. We don't have Save Blinky. How long did it take you for this collection? So funny enough, this is only about, I don't know, a tenth of my collection, and this has taken me about 10 years to collect. Do I have Gil? Yes, I have Gil and Sideshow Mel. Someone asked. They're actually right beside each other, funny enough. Do you have Simpsons cups? I got a stack right there. I have a stack right there. And I got that 7-Eleven stack back there. I got some mugs. I got some mini mugs, but I'm going to be pulling those out from the attic this weekend. I have a long list of items that I thought everyone would love these items, but there's so many more items I have in the attic that I'm going to slowly bring down. And I'm actually going to be getting rid of all of my Hamilton sculptures. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm just going to package them back up. They look cool, but I also like the way that these shelves look. They just look a lot better with just other items in them. Do you think they lost a lot of charm? Yeah, I think they did once they changed the animation style. Do you have Stewie Griffin? Nope, I do not. Do you have Mole Man? Yes, I definitely have Mole Man. I'm going to show both chats Mole Man. And I need to get a little football so he gets hit in the groin because, who doesn't like Mole Man getting hit in the groin? There's Mole Man right there. Cowabunga, dude. We need to have a Mole Man with him, trying to act cool as a teenager. Do you have the leprechaun that talks to Ralph? No, I don't. Master Chief? I love Halo, but I do not have Master Chief. Sorry. Most rare, at the moment, we're just going to go with this Bart chair. And thank you so much for everyone on TikTok and YouTube so far that has joined in tonight. I think we're co-streaming or try-streaming on Twitch also. I'm going to actually check really quick because I put it on Twitch earlier today just to kind of see if it would work. And I'm not sure if it's working or not. So we're going to just check really quick just to see. No thanks. So yeah, we're actually doing and it's still working. We're doing like a little bit of test stream on TikTok, or on off of my computer right now. We're just doing a triple test tonight because I'm testing out all the platforms. Hey Rami, hey, I think you were in my chat the other night. I recognize your name. I could be wrong, but I think you are. And yes, I definitely have Itchy and Scratchy, and I'll go ahead and show you right now. We do have a Bart skateboarding. Give me 1 second and I'll show you. And 1 second I'll answer that as well. So we have a Bart skateboarding right here. And we have Bart with the Doodle skateboarding right there from the Simpsons movie. So I'm kind of trying to take questions. Oh man, the leader. That would be such a good figure if they had it. I don't think they made one of them though. What item do you want the most? Oh man, the most that I want in my collection is probably the Save Blinky Bart because it's the rarest of the rarest ever made. Do I have any of the Bus Driver Auto? Yes, I definitely do. And we got Auto Man right there and Auto Man right there. Hey, I appreciate the follow, Jen. Anybody that's in either one of the chats right now, if you guys don't mind, I'm just trying to get more followers on every platform. So if you're not on Twitch, by the way, definitely go ahead at one point and follow me on Twitch if you can, because I'm going to be doing some official Simpsons games streaming on Twitch. So stay tuned for that. I'll make some announcements on my Instagram, but definitely stay tuned for that. Oh, and yeah, like I said, thanks again, Jen. If you have any questions, obviously just throw them in the chat. Can you do a kickflip? Yes. So, like I said, I skateboarded for shy of 15 years. Hard flip, ghetto flip. I mean, I'm not gonna be naming all the flips now, but still to this day. So I skateboarded for about 15 years. I quit for almost 10. As you can tell, I'm a little older. I'm not a young blood. But I have a skate park that they just built here locally, brand new, all concrete. They've never had one here in my entire life. And of course, now that I'm older, they just built like an insane sick park. I went to it the other day. I can still do some varials and some ollies, kickflip. But honestly, after that day, I just decided I'm only going to just kind of pump and roll around on transitions and stuff, because if I break something now at this age, I'm not going to just bounce back up. I got a family. I got a job. Like, I got to make money. So if I break my leg or something, I'm pretty screwed. So, but I will never not like skateboarding. Skateboarding was a bigger passion to me than even The Simpsons. And I'll always have like a huge, true love for skateboarding. I watch every SLS. I watch the Red Bull ones. I just watched the recent one that they were overseas in like Tokyo, the Olympic ones. Like, I watch all the girl ones, all the men's ones. Like, try to relive it because, like I said, it was just such a huge thing for me. Please do it. You want me to do it right here? Because I definitely not going to do it in my Simpsons room. Frank Grimes. Yes, I definitely have a Frank Grimes right there. And do you have the Lego set? Not down here, but I do have a bunch of Simpsons Legos. So skateboard Simpsons or skateboard collection. So if you were on the stream last night, I actually did a Zero unboxing of a bunch of Zero skateboards that were all Simpsons. And we do have a couple rare Simpsons from Santa Cruz, Simpsons skateboards, sorry. And we do have another. We have like 15 different ones, and I'm actually planning on putting a few of those up in the living room. So once I actually hang those up in the living room, I'll post a picture like on my Instagram or something easier. What happened to your collection if you pass away? I would just probably give it to my daughter, or she would just take it over. Do you think season 1 is underrated? Yes. Season 1 and season 2 are kind of underrated and kind of dark too, if you think about it. Lisa was like really sad a lot of the times. There's a couple like hard-hitting, weird, not dark humor, but just dark in general episodes within season 1 and season 2. It definitely did brighten up after that a lot, but yeah. Usually a lot of people, when they say I love The Simpsons earlier seasons, they never mention like season 1 or 2 because they just, I don't know, they just don't like those that much. But I love all like the first 13. Like the first 13 are all gold to me. Sarah Wiggum, wow, I've never been asked that one before, and I don't have that one in my collection, down here at least. If they made one of her for the world of Springfield, then yes, but off the top of my head, I can't think of it if they did. Do you have Herb? Yes, I definitely have Herb. Herb Dean. And here, I want to ask both chats a question real quick. Here, and I'm going to actually pick up Herb, so I'm not going to be able to answer any of the other questions at the moment. And I want to ask you guys either yes or no. Can we all agree that Herb is one of the most idiotic characters in The Simpsons? Like, just a simple yes or no. And let me tell you why. Yes, he's a multimillionaire again now with the baby monitor, but imagine just meeting your half-brother or whatever that you have never met before in your life, and then giving him the reins to make a car at the factory that you run, that you own, that you've worked your whole life for, and this complete stranger that literally knows nothing about cars is going to design a car. Like, man, like what an idiot. Herb deserved that company to go under, because look at this monstrosity that Homer built. I mean, it's a cool car, don't get me wrong, but I remember when they debuted this car, it had the cucaracha. It would be really cool actually if this played the cucaracha. I don't think it does, but and then, you know, of course, Herb had his head down. He was, oh, thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate that. Homer had his head down. He was very, very upset. Or not Homer, but Herb. And it's his own fault. Herb let Homer, like, ruin his company. So I always think it's hilarious that people like Herb when I mean, I like him, I guess, but the dude's an idiot. Okay, that's my rant. Sorry, we got a little bit of rants going on tonight. And CPO3, thank you so much for the hearts. Oh, and Dazzling Diamond, thank you so much. I haven't seen you around, but I just saw you shared the live, so thank you so much. Homer as a butterfly? Did they make Homer as... I mean, Man, I can't think... I mean, I don't have Homer as a butterfly, sorry. Yeah, Herb was an idiot. Yeah, because, I mean, he let Homer build... We all know Homer. Homer's dumb as a bag of rocks. Like, he's not the smartest guy in the world. And here you go. Why don't you build this car? And the future of this car is going to be the future of my company. And then, of course, we all saw what happened. That company went under. But then he built that baby monitor. And now he's back up top. Have they talked about Herb in the recent episodes lately? Because I don't remember if they've done. Holy crap, I didn't even realize it. Judah is back again. Thank you, Judah. I saw you earlier. And so is 8 Dead Zombies spamming. I mean, spamming. You guys could see it on this chat, too. Spamming those GIFs right now. We got over 130 GIFs just from 8 Dead. I want to say Zombie. It's cut off. I only can see the abbreviation in your name. Yeah, 8 Dead Zombie 3. Thank you so much, man. Yep, and Judah, thank you so much. I noticed that you were in here earlier, and I really appreciate just always a lot of you. We have Dazzling. We have a lot of you that have just came in here multiple times. I'm going to do the YouTube stream, I think, tomorrow, as well as the TikTok stream. It seems like we're getting a lot of good connection on both of them. And Judah, with the friendship bracelets, I'm going to show you one of these. We have Bart the Fly. Someone asked about Bart the Fly. So we have Bart the Fly right here. Buzz. We got the little fly wings. Funny enough, I didn't have this figure, and my brother gave it to me. I had like a double Kid Robot figure, but I did not have that one, and I asked him if he could trade with me, and he did, so I have it in my collection. What item from The Simpsons do you want as merchandise? Ooh, we were talking about that earlier, but I think we need some more Lenny and Carl's. We need some more Mole Mans. Whew, I wouldn't mind like a huge Homer Moo Moo would be cool. Something I feel like Super 7 would have made. Or the Rag on the Stick would be actually pretty cool as well. Bart as the partial fly. Yep, we just showed that one. But Herb didn't make Homer build the car because, as I quote Homer, I give you this job because you are the average schmo. Exactly. But he was still stupid enough to trust an average schmo that he just met. Think about it. We're going to go rant again. If you own a company, are you going to just get some person off the streets? You might be able to hire an average schmo that has like credentials or something, but that dude just like pretty much got someone off the streets. Yeah, he did a good job as Herb. Oh, and Judah, we just completed the goal. We had 2 huge rose goals of the night, and we just completely crushed both. Also, remember, if you are on TikTok, we do have a subscriber goal of 15. So far, we do have 8 new subscribers on TikTok. So thank you so much for that. And we are going to start a TikTok goal right now. Just a regular TikTok one, 100 of those. And thank you so much. We have almost 500 people between both platforms right now in the chat. Almost 500 full just in TikTok. So if you're new here, you're listening and you don't follow, I would really, really appreciate a follow. Also, I'd like a follow on my Instagram and my Twitch. Shoot, just follow me on everything because I feel like I post on every platform out there. Another one bites the dust. Yep, Cowboy Bob merch for sure. How many Barts and Homers do I have? Oh, shoot, so many. Hank Scorpio needs more merch. Yes, he does. Right now, I think he only has 2. He has one from Super 7. And he has one from World of Springfield. Nope, take that back, 3, because there's a Kid Robot one. Tony, Fat Tony? Yeah, we have Fat Tony. Disco Stew. Yeah, we do have Disco Stew. I do see the question about the Simpsons candy. We do not have any Simpsons food in this room. I was very weird about putting, like, Simpsons food or anything in this room just in case it attracts bugs. This is actually part of my bedroom, so that's why we don't put anything like that. Jimbo's girlfriend, no, and that's the the babysitter was one of his girlfriends, but I know who you're talking about, Shauna, and no, we don't have her. And another one, wow, so many Simpsons. Hey, Andrew, we have a bunch of people in the YouTube chat, too. Thank you guys all for coming in. Do you have Homer with a rib witch? No, I do not, but let me show you something, which is hilarious. I don't have Homer with a rib witch, but I do have Homer with this old sandwich. Do you remember this right here? This old sandwich that Homer kept eating and eating and eating. I just posted a picture on my Instagram, actually. Oh, thank you so much for the donuts, sir. Yes, we do have Homer with the sandwich, and that is that same sandwich that Homer just kept eating. He got it out of the trash can, and he got super, super sick from. Do you have any lines of the figures of the celebrities? Yes, so I almost have every single one, and I'm going to be bringing down just a few of those because I still have them in the packaging, and I want to keep them in the packaging. And like I mentioned earlier, I don't like putting stuff a lot in here that has packaging on it because, to be honest, it just does not look good. What's your most regretted item in my collection? Oh, man. Well, honestly, I don't have anything in here. A lot of Simpsons collectors regret buying Funkos and then they just sold them all. But I'm kind of like a completionist, so I started collecting every Simpsons Funko and I just keep collecting them. I really do not like this set right here. This is like the Emperor set that they have. Yes, I do have the Simpsons DVDs. I see that question. This is like the Emperor set they did. And I don't really regret buying it just because, like I said, I like collecting everything. But to be honest, it just was not a good set. And I really wish they would ask creators like me and a lot of my friends on Instagram, like, what do you think a good idea would be for a Simpsons Funko? Because I have a million ideas, and I feel like some of my ideas, at least, like a Mr. Sparkle Funko was great, and I'm finally glad they finally made them. I've literally said Mr. Sparkle Funko anytime Funko posts Simpsons, but Lenny and Carl, Mo-Man, like there's so many they don't have. Thank you so much for the gifts. I did miss that, but thank you so much. And M, KitKat G1013. Thank you so much for sharing the live. My favorite Simpsons is Hank Scorpio. And anybody that shares the live, thank you so much. Mason, thank you so much for the roses. I really, really appreciate that. And I love the green hair. Thank you so much with the 6 roses. Also on YouTube, if you guys want to share the live too, I would really appreciate it. And obviously like the live. It looks like we have 17 people on YouTube, which is wild because I've never done anything on YouTube like this before. But yeah, I would really appreciate it if anybody is new here, if you guys would share the live, or if you would at least give me a follow, that would be great. And sorry for the YouTube crowd. I feel like you guys have been looking at my butt for a majority. Hey, I got my Thumbs t-shirt on. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but my friend Thumbs, if you probably follow him on Instagram too, he makes really, really cool stuff. Do you have Buff Nelson? I don't think they made a Buff Nelson, but I do have regular Nelson right there. Oh, represent Argentina. What's up? I'm new. How long have you been collecting? About 10 years or so. Marvin? Yeah, I got a Marvin. Marvin. I have Martin. Is that who you're talking? Oh, Marvin, like Marvin Monroe. I have Martin, but I do have Dr. Marvin Monroe right there. If you had to get rid of one Simpsons character, who would it be? Sideshow Mel. I don't like him. Do you have anything with Artie Ziff? Yes, I do have one thing with Artie Ziff, but sadly not in this room. Do you have anything that shows Homer choking Bart? Yes. And of course, the phrase is, "Why you little?" And it's right here. Go ahead and show the YouTube crowd first. Actually, I could show you both. But yeah, we have the literally "Why you little," and it's called "Why you little" on the packaging. Definitely can't have a Bart and a Homer together without one of them choking each other. Verona Fun? Is that what that name is? Hold on, I missed it there. Yeah, Verona Fun. Do I have Carl? Yes. Carl Carlson, one of my favorites right there. I missed the Simpsons commercial Butterfinger. Yes, me too. Those old school Simpsons Butterfinger commercials were hilarious and amazing. That's a lot of cool stuff. Hey, I appreciate that, Matt. Thank you so much. Did you see it? There's already a few. Yes, I did. That makes me mad. So there's a few third-party companies that have already received Wave 3 and Wave 4 of Super 7. And someone just messaged me today on Instagram showing me they already had Wave 3 at their house. But they bought it not from Super 7. They bought it from a third-party company. I was like, dang, like, where's mine at that I pre-ordered 2 years ago? So I'm still waiting. Chef Luigi. Yep, we do have Chef Luigi back there behind Professor Frink. Statue of Springfield. No, I don't have any statues of Springfield. I apologize for that. Santa's Little Helper. Yes, we do have one with his butt on Homer's head. Funny enough. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Do you have Bart when he was a bird? Yes, the Raven Bart. Raven, the Bart Raven, or the Raven Bart. Do you have anything with Moe's girlfriend? I don't think they made anything with Moe's girlfriend. Do you have Bart as Radioactive Man sidekick? Yes. So his name was the Cupcake Kid, and I want to say I have at least 2 items of the Cupcake Kid. I won't be able to show you guys on YouTube, but on TikTok I will be able to because he is right there. Maybe the next time I do a YouTube stream, I'm gonna maybe I'll just I don't know, put both of my phones like this or something, so I could, man, that'd be a good idea. I just don't know how I have to maybe I'll 3D print a double phone holder or something. That'd be hilarious. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll work on that tonight. Any Simpsons arcade? Yes, I have the original 90s and the one that they made from Arcade 1-Up just a few years ago. How do you think the first Treehouse of Horror episode was? Or how do you, I mean, I like all of them, so they're all great. Also, a bit confused why Krusty line had such a small pupils compared to the other line. I literally no clue. I have a lot of mixed feelings about the Super 7 line. They've been killing it. They do great work, but there's a lot of weird little things that are just kind of bugging me about it. I'm not going to really get into that, but I did make a couple YouTube videos with me opening them, and I actually have a few more dropping soon, so you kind of get my opinion on those. Simpsons Halloweens are my favorite. Yep, Jessica. Some of mine also, and here are just a few of the Treehouse of Horror ones that I have in my collection. Any bigger Funkos or 2-packs? So yes, I have that 2-pack shaker right there. And some of the bigger ones, my favorite bigger Funko is this Willy right here. And I'll actually go ahead and bring it out so I could show both chats. But check out this thing. This thing is absolutely amazing. This thing looks great. I love the little Bart, the little detail of Bart they added in there. But it's huge. You can see, look, I'm holding up my phone right beside it. You can see how big it is. This is one of the, I think they're called super-sized Funko Pops. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite. And then the other favorite of mine is the Homer on the couch scene they made. Lisa when she was president. Nope. I have a t-shirt that says Lisa for president, but I don't have anything to do. I don't have any toys. What's going on, Preston? Welcome to the YouTube stream. We're doing a YouTube and a TikTok stream. We have over 350 people right now on TikTok, and we do have 15 of you guys on YouTube, so welcome aboard. And thank you so much for TikTok. If I could ask you guys one thing really quick, if you guys don't mind double tapping the screen right now, it's not going to cost you anything except your finger. And just go ahead and double tap the screen if you guys don't mind. Some of you guys can double tap it as long as you want, but just for a few seconds, just to see if we can get up to 70K likes on the stream. I'm actually going to double tap just a few times myself, just so you can see, just so we can get the, this page out there a little bit more. And obviously, if you are new here, I would really, really appreciate a follow. That's all I ask, is just a follow and just to double tap the screen. We also have a new TikTok goal, and I do have a new subscription goal available. How would you think if someone made a Five Nights at Freddy game but Simpsons? So they did kind of make a Simpsons horror game for PC that will actually be playing on Twitch. I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but it is a horror game that you have to go through at the Simpsons house, unlock stuff, be really careful, quiet. So it might be similar to Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played it before. Do I have an adult Bart? No, I do not. Homer Face Light? No, I do not. We're at 68K. Go ahead and keep tapping, guys. We're going to be at 70 before we know it. And there is someone that gave me a TikTok Devil's Side Project. Thank you so much for the TikTok gift. I really appreciate it. Bleeding Gums Murphy. Yes, I do. Right there, playing with Lisa with her saxophone. Panther Marge. Yes, I definitely have a Panther Marge Funko and Kid Robot. Homer as a teenager, I do not have. Poochie, I do have. Poochie the dog. You can find it on Amazon, but it was a Super 7 one. Like a Super 7 toy. What's your favorite episode from The Simpsons? I can't answer that. I have too many, to be honest. Do you think Al Jean is underrated as a writer? Not really. I mean, he gets the credit he deserves for the most part, I should say. Do you think Artie Ziff will ever come back? I'm almost positive he came back like 10 episodes ago or so. I'm pretty sure he was back on the show not too long ago. I'm almost positive they did. Yeah, no, they did. Do I have Trump? I have the Trump tops, which are cards, have nothing to do with Donald Trump. But no, I don't have anything with Donald Trump. Do you have all the Burger King Simpsons toys? I'm not sure if I have all of them, but I do have the complete movie set. I do have the complete camping set. I do have the complete Treehouse of Horror set. But I do not have the other two series, because this is two series combined. I think I'm only missing a few. But to be honest, I've never cared about completing them because I'm not a big fan of these. I'm not sure who that is, Smoke. Do you have Brain Freeze Bart? Yes, and I actually have him on a t-shirt too. Can you show your favorite Bart Simpson? Oh man, I don't even know. I think honestly it's gonna be this one right here. Let me pull him out real quick. Sorry, I gotta move like 10 things just to get to him, but I think this right here is going to be my favorite Bart Simpson. The Daredevil Bart Simpson, as he's called. Because he jumps over the Springfield Gorge. Homer obviously does not. But that's the episode that he wants to jump over the Springfield Gorge. And it's just such a cool episode. And the fact that they made, a figure of that episode is great in my book. Bleeding Gums Murphy. We just showed him. I'll show him again here in a little bit. Do you have Bart drinking a squishy? Yes, we actually thought we did, but I thought he was right here drinking one. No, that's not a squishy. That's soda. Maybe I don't. For some reason, I thought I had him drinking a squishy right there, but maybe not. Yeah, thank you. That's sick. The scariest looking figure I own. See you. Hope you have an excellent stream. Hey, I appreciate that, Andrew. Oh, the scariest figure? I mean, none of them are really scary to me, I guess. I mean, I'm an adult here, so, I do like the Treehouse of Horror one, so if I had to label something as scary, maybe that, but honestly, nothing like actually, like, I don't look at anything and be like, oh, that scares me. Like, I would just say Treehouse of Horror. Do you like Invader Zim? Not really. I mean, I don't know. I don't even have an opinion. Do you have all the Burger King Simpsons toys? Oh, I just answered that. I don't know if it's the same person, but not all of them, but pretty much most of them. What's up with the Bulbasaur Homer rug? This is a Blastoise, not a Bulbasaur. So we got a Blastoise or we call them Homer Toys rug. This came from a company called Low Carpet Craft, and the artist behind it is Thumbs. He's actually the one that made my t-shirt as well. Simpsons Legos. Yes, we definitely have some Simpsons Legos right here. And I see the Lenny questions. You know the episode they were in Israel. I don't remember that one, to be honest. There's Lenny right there. The Unibrow Baby. No, we do not have a figure of him, at least in the Simpsons collection down here. Any Snowball or Santa's Little Helper. Yes, we do have a few of each. The easiest one for me to show you, because it's hard for me to show the YouTubers anything, is we're going to do this reindeer Santa's Little Helper with Maggie on it right here. Part of the Christmas set they did. So a pretty cool little piece that they did. This was part of the Christmas collection they had, and I just liked it so much. I'm not even sure why I put it there. I think it's probably because it has Maggie on there, and I kind of put like a lot of the Simpsons kids on this row, so maybe that's why, but might need to put him somewhere else. Do you have Mo as a Lego? Did they make Mo as a Lego? If they did, I do not have it. Nope, I don't have it. Do you have the largest Simpsons collection in the world? No, not by far. This is such a small collection, so no, I do not. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to edit the goal. I'm going to just put some roses on there. We had 1,000 roses earlier. We're just going to go for a quick 100. I'm going to put that on there, and there we go with the new goal for the roses. Any of the Snowball? Okay, we did that one. ZZZ. Okay, good night. I'll see you later. Do you have the Burger King Simpsons with all of them on the couch? Yes, so it's actually right there. And I'll show the TikTok crowd a nice close-up of it. Have you been to Universal Studios to see The Simpsons? Yes, I live in Florida, and I'm about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours away. I'm going to be going in August and possibly in June. So I'm going to be going there twice this year. And yes, every time I go to Springfield, I honestly stay there for hours. And I mean, one time I stayed there all day. I love your stuff so much, man. I don't know. It just makes me happy. Hey, I appreciate that, Roxy. It's makes me happy too. That's why I collect it. What's with the blue Bart couch thing? This is it's a rocking chair actually, and you would sit on it as a kid and rock away with Bart. So kind of weird if you ask me, but you know, they knew what they were doing, I guess. I don't know. Do you have, okay, ZZZ? Yeah, Kleenex. If you need to go to sleep, man, go ahead and go to sleep. Yeah, you ain't hurting us. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow. I might do this dual stream again tomorrow. Lucille I can't even say her last name. The Babysitter Bandit. Yes. We have the Babysitter Bandit right there. Very, very deep cut right there because not a lot of people know who she is. I started collecting about 10 years ago. Mike Tyson, they don't have a Mike Tyson, but they do have Drederick Tatum, and Drederick Tatum will be coming this way in about a couple weeks. I think he was part of Wave 4 from Super 7. Nice collection. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Can you do a stream in the morning? Yeah, I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow around 9 a.m. Central Time. No, I do not have that mod. And I appreciate the compliment. Show us the cars. Yeah, we have a couple. We have the Homer car, the Simpsons family car, and a bunch of the Hot Wheels. What was your first home? Home? Like my parents' house? Is that, I don't know what you're asking there. Great posters. Oh yeah, so these are centerfolds from Nintendo Power, and I had to get them framed and matted. They just look amazing, and honestly, they put like a really, really good touch to the Simpsons room. And yes, I thought about maybe adding some more shelves and putting more toys there, but you know, those posters just kind of tie everything in. Do you watch the new Simpsons? I don't. Yes, I watch all the Simpsons. New, old, everything in between. What's your newest item in your calculation? that's still in the box. It's got to be the one that I was showing off earlier, the Ironic Punishment. That is the newest one that I picked up. Besides the latest Funko line, the Treehouse of Horror Funko line they just released, those are, I guess, technically my newest ones. You should do that double phone holder idea. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I think that's a really, really good idea. Do you like Itchy and Scratchy? Yeah, I love Itchy and Scratchy. They're the best. Hardest piece to acquire, piece that I do not have is the Save Blinky Bart. You really have to watch the episode. I probably have watched it, I just can't think of it. Do you have Herman? Yes, I have Herman right there, cigarette and all, missing arm and all. Do you think the show predicts the future? Yes, they are definitely time travelers. Do you like Hollywood or Orlando better? I like Orlando better just because I've never been to Hollywood, but I've heard that Hollywood is an amazing one. Top 5 moments that come to mind? Ugh. The only one I could think of, I'm not going to do 5 because that's a lot, but the one that he has the panda, that part is, actually, no, that one and the whole boxing episode, that he's got a bunch of moments on there, but that one is really funny. The one that they put a sticker over his face because he's really ugly, that one's really good too, and it says drink Duff. Yeah, it's a lot of good ones. Is Graggle Simpson in the Simpsons verse? Only you can answer that question. And Dazzle, there you are again. Haven't really seen you a lot, but yeah, definitely ask me a question if you have one. Go ahead and put those emotes in the chat, Dazzle, just so everyone can kind of see one of the perks that you get from the subscription goal. And thank you so much for sharing the live too as well. Part of the subscription on TikTok is you get emotes, you get discount codes, you get direct message, you get a bunch of different perks. But yeah, that's just one of the things you get to do. Hey, Island of Duck, it says, good night. Hey, good night. Appreciate you being part of the stream. Over 360 people in the chat. That might be because of Dazzle, because she just shared the thing, which is amazing. Here are the assassin shoes right there. Oh, and thank you so much, Duck. More than 10 friends sharing it with them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you make Duff wooden signs? Yes, for my job, I make wood. I would do woodworking, so. I didn't go to sleep. I just had to go do something. Okay, well, you're back. Anything Stonecutters related? Yes, I have the ring, and I do have Homer Simpson as the Stonecutter. And I do have number 1 also, but he's up in the attic. Hey, what's up, Chad? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Why was Apu removed from The Simpsons? I heard like he broke his leg or something. The one that Mode tried to end himself, I cried a little. Yeah, well, there's been a few actually, but yeah, I feel like that's been Mo's mentality the whole episode or the whole show. He's always just he's just very upset with himself at all time. Are you excited for the Jax toy line? Yes, I am. I can't wait to see the final products of everything they put out. I'm super excited for Jax. What about if Homer became Spider-Man? I mean, I don't know. I guess he would become Spider-Man. You have any Simpsons tattoos or stickers? I have a Blinky Fish tattoo right here. I got one on my leg also, kind of hard to show you. And I have a whole fridge full of stickers. Like the front of my fridge is just all full of Simpsons stickers. I also sell a bunch on my website. Did you ever fix Duffman's leg? No, I did not, and I currently have a support ticket with them. I did try the hairdryer method. I was telling people about that way before even Wave 1 came out. But the actual piece that goes in there is too small. Like, it needs to be blown up just a little bit. Like, I would have to literally put the leg in and glue it. That's the only way it's going to, like, permanently stay in there. Spider Pig? Yes. Oh, Amber Rose, thank you so much for liking. I noticed... you've been in here before a few different times, actually, so thank you so much. Oh, and you are on Twitch also. Awesome. Might have to check that out. I am going to be on Twitch, hopefully at the end of this week. I actually have Twitch running right now just to kind of co-stream with everything that's going on. So if anybody on the chat, on either one of the chats right now, if you guys watch Twitch at all, I would love it if you guys at least followed me over there. It's just my name is The Simpsons Man. You can just type in The Simpsons Man on Twitch, and that's me. Do I have Alice? No, I don't know. 109th member. Ooh, and I can't say your name. 3 Ivels, maybe? I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but thank you so much for the heart me. I really appreciate it. I'm your buddy from IG. Yep, I remember. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's where I remember the name from. I really, really appreciate it. I'm glad that people are coming from Instagram, from YouTube, and everything just to kind of follow the stream. It seems like TikTok is just kind of where it's at right now. Any Simpsons PC stuff? Yeah, so I do have some of the PC video games. I do have a mouse pad, but no mice. I do not have any mice. Do you have the clown? Yes, I have a couple of Krusty the Clown. Couldn't think of his name there. What was my first Homer? Well, I saw the favorite question. My favorite is Hank. And honestly, I don't remember my first Homer. I could not. I mean, this is like, I've had this collection for 10 years. So it might be like, honestly, like one of the World of Springfield ones. That's the, I can't think of it. Do you stream the same thing on Twitch? Well, at the moment right now, yes, because I'm just co-streaming. But once I actually play on Twitch, I'm not going to be streaming inside my room. I'm going to be playing some Simpsons video games. We're going to be doing Hit and Run. We're going to be doing the Simpsons video game, like the actual game itself. We're doing a playthrough through the whole entire one. But I will co-stream it with TikTok, but it'll just be on my computer. It won't be in this room. So yeah, if you guys are on Twitch, I'm not asking for you to sub to me on Twitch. I mean, maybe down the road, yes. But at least just give me a follow. I have to have a certain amount of follows before I can even apply to be like part of the creator mode on Twitch. And then once I can become a creator on Twitch, I'll start doing Twitch more often because everyone's been asking me to do playthroughs on video games. So I was like, screw it. Okay, I will. Would you like to get drunk with Barney? No, I don't really drink. I used to back in the day. I have Crohn's disease, so if I did drink, I would just probably be on the floor, like in pain. But, I do other stuff, medical marijuana and stuff like that. But if anything, I would just like to hang out with him. It seems like it's cool. Yo, bro, what's up? That's what's up. Yo, bro, what's going on, man? Oh, I missed a couple. Santa's Little Helper? Yes, I definitely have a bunch of Santa's Little Helpers. That's the easiest one to show you right now. I do have Weird Al. He's up in the attic. And I do have a bunch of the Simpsons cards. Sometimes, from time to time, I have a bunch of extra cards. Whenever people place orders, I usually kind of slip one of those cards in the order. As well as a bunch of like pins, stickers, prints, a bunch of other stuff. I think you like Family Guy. Yep, Tom Brady. I definitely do. I think you like the Cowboys. Do they ever sell any J. Lauren Pryor merch at all? I don't know who that is off the top of my head. That would definitely have to be a Google for me. Artie Ziff, not at the moment. I don't have it down here. Donna, welcome to the stream. One Hitter, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for everyone that is new in the stream right now. If you guys are new and you love Simpsons, do me a favor and hit the follow. Weird Al, same thing. He's up in the attic. We do have a Devil Flanders right there. And thank you so much right now. We've got a bunch of people following right now, so I really appreciate it. Yeah. Chester Lampwick. Nope. And Nessie, the same thing. I do not have either one of those. Alien Mr. Burns. I got the glow-in-the-dark version, and I do have the normal version. Have you ever lost one? Yeah, I think I actually lost a whole tote bin whenever I moved. Because there's a few that I haven't found. Been asking for Mr. Plow nonstop. Oh, we just did Mr. Plow not too long ago. You might have just joined. But we have the Mr. Plow with the Mr. Plow jacket right here. Gotta love the jacket. You can see the Mr. Plow right here. And then he has the jacket behind him called Mr. Plow. Yep, that's his name. Yeah, no worries. Yep, hey, Mr. Plow. Got a bunch of people joining in. Over 300 people right now on TikTok. Still got 10 going strong on YouTube, which is nice.
Have you ever heard of the Simpsons foosball table? Yes, I have. J. Lauren Pryor, he's the Simpsons character. He sent Bart to repeat the 4th grade. Oh, I don't think they did make any characters of him at all. What did you think about the episode that kids got trapped in school? It was pretty hilarious. What about the monorail guy? Ooh, I do not have one of him down here. Bart skateboard, yep. Right there, and right there. Candle Mouth Homer. I don't even know what that means. Oh, Candle Mouth Homer. Yes, I actually do have that. Well, no, I have a scene from that. That's the scene right there, the chili scene. You can actually see he has the scene. But for him actually having, like, Homer having a candle in his mouth and everything, for him eating the Guatemalan insanity pepper, no, I don't think I have anything of Homer. Yeah, I love all of these bust-ups because all the little scenes, look, this one right here when they were quote-unquote making babies in the closet and a bunch of other things right here, like, they were hilarious. Do you have Simpsons Hit and Run? Yes, I have a Simpsons Hit and Run for PC, like for the computer, and I have it for the PS2. I do have McBain. McBain being right here. We got the McBain line that that Super 7 just put out. Queen Tiff, thank you again. You've been in here, I think, for almost every single stream we've done. So, welcome. I'm glad to see you, and thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate it. Ooh. Drink me some water really quick. Who's that guy that Michael Jackson played? His name was Leon on the show. And funny enough, he kind of has the same outfit almost as Kearney. Treehouse of Horror stuff? Yes, I got a bunch right here. And I have a few more right here. Yes, I did find the Bret Hart character. He's just in a tub right now, but I did find him. He will be here this weekend because I'm going to rearrange this shelf this weekend, and that is going to be one of the items that I'm going to be bringing in here because everybody wants to see that Bret Hart one. It's crazy. Would you buy the RV from Cowboy Bob? Sure. I mean, Bart versus the Space Mutant. Yes, I do have that one as well. From the Sega Genesis, yes. Do I have Snake's hair? Yeah, actually I do. Well, I have, I mean, it's technically on Homer's head right there, the Hell Toupee episode. Surely you have Bleeding Gums Murphy. Surely I do. It's right here. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to have to pause the YouTube stream for 2 seconds. I got to check something. I'm not sure if I could even pause it. Is it going to let me pause the stream? Okay, stop doing that. What happens if I do this? There. You guys back? Okay, good. Any Black Smithers from Season 1? No, they didn't make any merch of him. Where is Apu? Apu, right there. Apu Nahasa Pita Pedalon or something like that. What's the most expensive item in your entire collection? I can only imagine it's something older. Well, it's not really. It's this Homer Funko right here. These have skyrocketed in price, and really they're about $500 or so. Camp Krusty? Yes, Queen Tiff, I definitely do. Right here. Got the Camp Krusty set, and thank you again for the rose. Appreciate that. I respect the grind, not gonna lie. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And another rose from Queen Tiff. One untold story of a character would you like to see done? I don't know. I feel like all of the ones that I've wanted to see done, they have already done. Like over the past 36 years or whatever, they've pretty much told most of the stories that I did. They do like a Fat Tony origin story? Because if they didn't do his, that'd be cool, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. Yes, I do have some Itchy and Scratchies right here. Queen Tiff, another rose. Thank you. Yes, I do have Lucille. hard cut or deep cut one right there. Miss Bots. Not a lot of people know her. And the aliens, yes. Sarah Plain and Tall. I don't have Sarah down here. We do have the aliens. Rat Milk. That's hilarious. Who's the girl on the top shelf in the green crop top? Oh, this right here. This is Brandine. Alabama's finest right there. Duff Gardens mascot? No, I do not have that. At least not down here. Glowing Mr. Burns. I have the glowing Mr. Burns right there and right there. The episode with Ned and the bag of money is amazing. I 100% agree. Any of Agnes. I don't have any figures of her. I just have like a picture. Principal Skinner is actually holding a picture of her behind his back. So that's the only one I have. Oh, and Carla, thank you so much for the heart being number 110 on the team. Thank you. Have you ever seen a real life Quidgy No, I haven't. What's your favorite season? Your favorite and least favorite episodes from the first 10? Honestly, the first 10, they're all my favorite. Are you getting Kangen Kodos from Super 7? Yes, I have those on pre-order. And people that have bought them from third-party websites have already started receiving theirs, but I have not. So I'm just waiting to get mine. Do you have Ned as a werewolf? Yes, right there. I do have Jasper, but he is not in the fridge. He's in the retirement home. And I really wish that they would have put him in the fridge, because I feel like that would have been hilarious. The real Seymour Skinner. Yeah, just the one that I showed you earlier, but I don't have Armin Tanzarian. But yes, yeah, getting the King and Kodos. I'm just, like I said, waiting for them to ship. Hopefully they'll ship soon, because I don't know if you guys have seen the King and Kodos ones, but they are like, they're the biggest figures out of all. The boxes themselves are even bigger than any of the other boxes. I think that's why they only did 4 figures in this in that wave, because of just how large they are. No, I don't have Vietnam Skinner. Jessica's Bart's girlfriend. Nope, I don't think they made her. If they did, do I have the Vans collab? Yes, I only have a few of those right there, and I actually have a few more back here. Not that many, though. Bumblebee guy. Yes, I do have him. Right there. And we are going to be just going live just for a few more minutes. So if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and ask now. Obviously, if you haven't followed my page, I would really, really appreciate a follow. All the subscriptions definitely help. We do have a rose goal. But we are going to be doing another stream tomorrow morning. And we're going to be doing it again, probably around like 8 o'clock in the morning or so. People really like the morning streams as well as the afternoon or the night stream. So we're going to kind of swap it up and probably do a morning stream tomorrow. And I'm going to cross do it too. So on YouTube, I'm going to be doing a YouTube one, and I'm going to be doing a TikTok one as well. And Carla, thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate that. Skinner's Boss. Super Nintendo Chalmers is not down here. I thought I had him, but I do not have him down here. Homer's mom. Yes, I do have Homer's mom right there. I think her name was Mona. Bartzilla. Right there. Lego Simpsons. Right there. Yes, I do have a couple Simpsons tattoos. My favorite one is a koi blinky fish that one day I'll get colored in. I'm waiting on to ship my Wave 2 still. Yeah, me too. Oh, no. I actually have Wave 2. I'm waiting on Wave 3, obviously. They should tell the story of Dr. Marvin Monroe. That's a really good one. And I'm back. Hey, welcome back. I'm actually about to end the stream soon, but I will be back tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Do you have any of the teachers? Yes. I have Largo right there, the music teacher. I do have Edna. Technically, Marge was a sub-teacher, and Jasper actually was a sub-teacher. If you remember, the whole paddling episode was based on him being a teacher. So those are the only ones I think I have. Homer when he works from home, yes. One of my favorite episodes right there. I have Grandpa, but not in his army outfit.
Yep, that's a paddling. Mo is a teacher.
How do you think when the teachers started to eat the students? Oh yeah, with the Ooter episode, yeah, it was. I mean, it was pretty good for a Treehouse of Horror. Did you like how the Simpsons did the Peanuts gang a few times? Yeah, any kind of collabs they do that's outside of the normal Simpsons, I feel like they just always hit on those.
Do you have Harry Potter Spider Pork? Well, we have Spider Pig. Queen Tiff, thank you so much again for the roses. I appreciate all of the gifts. And also, if you do not follow me on TikTok, please do me a favor. And if you're new here or you just came from the FYP, I would really, really appreciate a follow. Yes, we do have Martin right back there. I do not have the guy that thought he was Michael Jackson. How do you feel about the new Disney episodes? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the newer Simpsons seasons, but they're still good. They're just obviously not as good as the older ones. Groundkeeper Willie, yes, we do have him. We have a few of him, but I'll just show you 2 of them. And thank you so much again for the roses. I appreciate that.
And thank you, YouTube, also tonight.
Got that double stream going. Do you seek? Oh, Gap Flanders, yeah, we have him right here. Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. We have 1 and 2 right there. Yes, I do sell stuff. If you want to go to thesimpsonsman.com, you'll see the link on there. I have about 500 different items in my store.
And no, I do not have any Happy Sumo related merch. I have a T-shirt, but I mean, I guess that's technically merch, but not actual toys. They did make a Akira. I think that guy, that was the chef's name. They did make an Akira one.
I do have the Lego house. It's up in the attic though. My favorite Bart at the moment right now is this weird rocking chair. And I think that is going to be it for tonight, everyone. I'm going to kind of cut it off just a little bit early tonight. I mean, we have been going for over 2 hours, so we're going to end the stream at that. I want to thank everyone from YouTube, on Twitch, and on TikTok for joining me tonight. We will be back tomorrow morning just for a short few hours. We're going to do a few things. And this weekend, I did get a whiteboard. We're going to be doing some Simpsons trivia, some Guess Who on The Simpsons, just a few different like fun games. And we are going to be on Twitch soon, so please make sure that if you have a Twitch account, I would appreciate a follow. My name is The Simpsons Man on Twitch, and pretty much The Simpsons Man on all social media. So until next time, thank you so much for following the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
And I'm not sure how to end the YouTube stream, so bear with me real quick while I try to end this. There we go. I'll see YouTube back tomorrow too.